All right, all right. It's time. Let's go ahead and get on in here. And we're going to discuss this fight. And that's just the way that is. That's just the way that is. Oh, I thought Shevchenko won the fight. What you mean, how Shevchenko going to explain this? I thought she won it. As I said in my post-fight video. I thought Valentina won the fight. I thought it was 3 rounds of 2. Valentina Shevchenko. It's just my opinion. But I cannot argue with y'all. I can't argue with y'all. Okay, I can't argue. If you thought, okay, we're gonna get the panel together. Ain't no excuses. I thought Valentina won. See, if you're telling me Amanda won, okay, I can't argue. The fight was that close. Okay. The fight to me was really that close. So yeah. So you can argue with me all day, but the fight really was that close. So it is what it is. The fight was that close. I thought Valentina won the fight. And one of the judges agree with me. Don't care that about no Roman Gonzalez. He was a height job anyway. I thought Valentina won the fight. Okay, I did. Okay, I thought Valentina won that fight, and even in the stats, man. Oh, what's up, Woman Warrior? What's up? I think Valentina won it. All right, Wildest Moments. Are you ready? All right, I'm finna send you the link, Wildest Moments. We got to get the. See, I thought Valentina won the fight. I thought so. Wildest Moments. I'm getting you in. Hold on. Let me see. Got to get everybody in. Getting the panel in. Crap, man. I can't remember emails, man. This is crazy. Uh, Shoot. All right, hold on. Getting everybody's in here. What the heck, man? All right, guys. We setting up the panel. No worries. Somehow, Wildest Moment, your email address not popping up again. But here, let me go to Gmail and go get it. I hate logging into Gmail sometimes because it takes forever. All right, and hopefully Eric come in and he can check the comments while I get these emails up. Let me see. Dang, man. I almost hate, it's like you have to go through this stuff and really look for people emails, man. Like, dang. All right, I got emails from everybody. Let me see. Shoot, man. Let me see. I got Dana White email? Really? No, I don't have Dana White email. I need to have his email, though. Dana White need to be paying me, y'all. He do. All right, just give me a few minutes, y'all. I'm trying to get everybody. I'm trying to set the panel up, and sometimes the emails would just pop right in, but I don't know what's going on today, man. This kind of gets on my nerves, man. Like, it do. Get tired of this stuff sometimes, man. This is crazy. I got Santee Walden's email. All right, let's see. Yeah, you know what? You may have to send it to me again. Just email it to me again so I can get everybody in. Let me see. Hold on. Let me check these. Hold on, Lavelle. We're going to get it going, man. Let's do this, sir. Okay, always. Okay, we got Wilder's going to come in. And I'm waiting on Emays and Eric. He's supposed to be in this piece. Okay. That's why I can't find it. Okay, because I put in the wrong. I guarantee you. Watch what happened. Wait, what if I put that in? Okay, never mind. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to just put it in there. All right, guys, we're going to be joining the panel. We're getting started. We're getting it up. Okay. All right. Wildest, I've sent that in to you. Okay, who else, man? Who else supposed to be in on this panel? Let me see. God, man. I remember all these people. I can't remember, man. Who else was it? Shoot. Hey, Rawls and okay. I don't see him. You joking? They probably sleep. All right, let me see. Jimmy. Let me see. Jimmy J Smooth. Let me see. Live and direct. Wait a minute. Hey, Jimmy. Did you see the fight? Jimmy J Smooth. Live and direct. Did you see the fight? Okay. Let me see. All right. So Wilders is coming. She's gonna be in here any second. Let me see. Cause man, this gonna get crazy. It got crazy last night. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who's this echo going on? It's gonna get crazy. Oh. Okay, Wildest, what you gotta do, if you got another app open that's got the video on, you gotta cut that off, and then you have to mute it. You don't have to cut it off. You just gotta mute it, and then you just talking to your microphone. And you can see your comments. No, Amazing Eric hasn't gotten here yet, so we're still waiting on him.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Perfect.
Okay, all right. So we got two of the panels in. I'm a Jimmy J Smooth. I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, third to the end. Okay, that's enough. All right, I'm gonna get Jimmy J Smooth in. Wait a minute. What is Black Heavyweight doing? He talking about Amanda Shevchenko got right. I know he being sarcastic. This is the biggest Amanda Nunes fan on the internet, so I know he playing. Hold on. Jimmy J Smooth, and that's the last person, man. We get him in, but we'll start with you first. Wildest moments. All right. Give everybody your assessment of the fight, if you don't mind.
Oh my. I'm trying to definitely put my emotions to the side.
Okay.
But you know, I got to tell you that I definitely did think that Valentina had taken this. I mean, 2 takedowns. I definitely agree with Valentina said. 2 takedowns. Amanda didn't do any damage to her from the top. You know, if anything, Valentina was defending very well. She was the one that was punching her back. You know, you look at Amanda. I mean, my whole thing is like, you're the champion. Yes, you want to fight smart, but you also want to be the one that's going to be like leading the fight and kind of getting the other person to engage as well. You know, Amanda has a lot to prove in this fight. She really does. You know, one thing that stood out to me about this whole embedded was she wants to be remembered as the most dominant fighter instead of Ronda Rousey. I'm like, okay, then do something about it. She's playing it very safe. Don't get me wrong. I know it's a game plan. But at the end of the day, I just did not see her edging Amanda out. Excuse me, Valentina out. I just didn't. She didn't do any damage to her. She didn't.
Okay. Lavelle, go ahead.
Ooh, trying to keep from going crazy because I can't put my psyche around what I just seen. I'm very, believe it or not, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm very emotional.
Yep.
I'm very emotional because, and rarely do I get like I feel now, like that. There's just emptiness in my stomach, like I can't, because there's nothing I can do, and I know. I just feel like somebody has to start like really paying attention to these fights and then like re-going over the score, because yes, I gave Amanda round 1, Valentina round 2, round 3 was very tight. Um, but I felt like Valentina edged it too. I gave 4 to Valentina, and then 5. Like the only thing Amanda did was take those 2 takedowns, and really it was only 1 takedown because Valentina flipped her. Amanda just ended up on top. And for somebody, whoever that was in the fucking comments, excuse my language, but I'm not in the mood right now. Whoever it was in the comments who was saying Amanda was landing more effective and powerful shots, what fucking fight were you looking at?
Thank you.
Because the fight that you were looking at, it had to be something different, because Valentina said it herself, 2 takedowns. Come on now, man. Valentina was lighting Amanda up. She was lighting her up, and Amanda was nervous. The only round I say Amanda won was round 1. Them little front kicks to the stomach, them little kicks to the side. Valentina played it cool the first round, and she should not have. She should not have. She should have went out there like she said she was going to do. She should have went out that first round. No feeling out. I'm not feeling her out. I felt her out 18 months ago. She should have went out there and just went to work, and that's why Pavel kept telling her it's time to turn it up. You know what she going to do already. Let's go. But Valentina was kicking the girl so hard, her leg busted open. What more do you want?
All right. Jimmy J. Smooth.
I came in like around the 3rd round, and round on, I pretty much saw an even fight. Now, I didn't see the first. It'll win either way, but I give props to both fighters, you know, for that sport or boxing or whatever. You cannot allow yourself to get taken down or knocked down or whatever, because it's going to look at that fight differently. She may have landed more effective strikes, the bullet I'm mentioning. You cannot allow yourself to get knocked down in the final rounds, the last 2 rounds, last 3 rounds. Those judges will look at a fight differently. Now, you may see the fight differently. You may see the fight, okay, but you got to protect putting yourself in that type of predicament.
I'm gonna tell you, I thought, you know, my keys to victory, man. I did a video, and guys, y'all kind of hold your breath, man. I did a keys to victory, and I said that what Valentina had to do, and maybe I remember it, I told her that, you know, I was saying that she couldn't wait, you know, two rounds to get off. You know, she couldn't wait. You know, she had to actually start being offensive early to actually take the fight to Amanda Nunes. Okay, and you know, she waited 2 rounds, and then like towards the end of the 2nd round, she started really getting going. I just, you know, Valentina outlanded Amanda by over 20 strikes. I mean, she did, and she was catching Amanda really with a lot of good counters. I mean, and Amanda, at some points in the fight, she didn't really have a counter. I mean, she didn't have an answer for those counter strikes. And that's what I was looking at. See, a takedown is good, but see, you have to do something when you take somebody down. I mean, you have to do something. If you just take them down, like, I'll give you an example. Cindy Dandois took Alexis Davis down, what, 6 times? But she didn't do anything, so she still didn't win the fight. I don't think that one legitimate takedown. No, I think it was 2. No, Valentina tried to do she tried to put Amanda in a headlock. And then she tried to rotate Amanda around her hips to get her down, which was a critical mistake, because at that point, I thought that she was actually winning the fight. If she wouldn't have done that, she should have just kept defending the takedown and just let the time elapse. But, I mean, still, that one takedown, you know, you have to work, okay? You have to do work on that takedown. And, you know, that's just my opinion. You have to do work. And I just thought Amanda, she kind of started getting confused toward the end. And Valentina was piecing up. She was landing 1 and 2 strikes, you know, then she stepped back out. Then she come across with a Superman punch. Then she come back in with a counter strike. You know, Amanda would throw, like, you know, a strong right hand, and Valentina would come over top with her left hand. But she was doing that consistently in the fight. And that's, you know, that's what I saw. And in the 3rd round, you know, I still saw Valentina edging her out in strikes. And these were not just strikes. They were significant strikes. So the fight was close enough. Like, if you tell me, hey, I think Amanda won, I can't sit here and argue with you. I ain't going to say, well, no. But, I mean, for me, I think Valentina won the fight. And I said 3 rounds to 2. I gave Valentina 3 rounds. I gave Amanda 2 rounds. You know, that was my, you know, that was my, you know, thing on that was what I said on paper. You know, I don't know. What else did you think, Wildest? I'm just kind of going in order, you know, with everybody.
Yeah, no, I mean, you know, and the one thing that kind of pissed me off a little bit, you know, was Amanda in her interview. She said, "Oh, I just knew that I had to take her down in that 5th round." I'm like, okay, you can take her down, but what are you going to do? What else are you going to do? Are you just going to lay on top of her? Because that's pretty much all she did. She just lay there. So I'm just, like Lavelle said, it's extremely hard to put a good perspective on it. You know, I'm really overwhelmed by the emotion right now. But uh, you know, Amanda, she tried to fight smart. She didn't gas out. You know, you gotta give that to her. She lasted the 5 rounds, which a lot of people didn't think that she was going to do. She fought smart in that sense. But I personally didn't think that she won. I just don't. And it's not because I like Valentina. It's just I just didn't see it. It wasn't a clear win, and I guess that's why she won by split decision. But
And before,
that takedown shouldn't have sealed it.
and I'm gonna tell you the biggest. Now I'm gonna tell you now. This is big. Black heavyweight is in the room. This is the biggest Amanda Nunes fan on the internet. I thought he was just playing, cause he said Amanda lost. This the biggest Amanda Nunes fan on the internet right now. Y'all know Black heavyweight. Y'all know who that is. Everybody know. He's on here right now saying that Amanda lost. So I don't know if this dude saying she lost. I don't know, man. But you know, it was close. But all right, Lavelle. I'm sorry. Go ahead, sir.
I don't know. Another thing that bothered me, if someone has to tell you 3 times to close your hand,
Thank you, Lavelle.
That's the problem, because I don't think people was really checking it out. She was holding Valentina's hand.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she literally was holding it closed, and Valentina snatched her hand back. And I think, first of all, points should have been taken away. He told her 3 times, and then he told her once after, you know, the bell, after they had went on break. So that's technically 4 times he had to tell her. But put that to the side. Amanda did what she needed to do to come in to win the fight. She knew she couldn't beat her. You're not knocking Valentina out. That's not happening. You're not submitting her. So you got to outpoint her. Do I personally feel like she outpointed her? No. Hell to the no. No, she didn't outpoint Valentina, in my honest opinion. But I think the judges, they were so torn and who to give the fight to, that as soon as they seen any type of little leeway, instead of focusing on all 5 rounds, they seen that little punk ass takedown, excuse my language, and they immediately right there made up in their mind, okay, we just gonna give it to Amanda. But if you just go off significant strikes that really, man, Valentina hit Amanda in the 2nd round, and Amanda had to back up. She had a little mark under the eye, her nose was red, like she was really thinking, like, whoa, wait a minute. But I don't know, Valentina, I don't know where Valentina goes from here. Because you already know who's in line for the next fight for the championship, and you know she's not deserving.
Man, I don't even know why you brought that up. Hi, diggity.
I'm just saying, like, I just gotta say it and get it off my chest, because this game right here that the UFC is playing with these judges and these referees, and somebody really got to go in and do something, because you know who they wanted. Of course they wanted the Holm, the Nunes. Yeah, they can have it, but I'm just trying to figure out, where does Valentina go from here?
Okay, we'll go with you, Jimmy J. Smooth, sir.
Man, again, you know that after seeing my boy get knocked the hell out, you know what I'm saying? Again, I just saw an even fighter, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, if y'all feel like she won, the Bullet won the fight, I can't argue with nobody on that, because I walked in on the 3rd round. So it is what it is. So, but hopefully.
Okay. Now I see a really good comment right here.
Close from what I saw. Match.
Well, see, she's already had 2 shots at her, and see, in the UFC that don't work. They ain't gonna do it. They're gonna, you know, Valentina will probably have to fight 3 more times before she even get considered for even another title shot. Like it's really hard, man. When you lose once, they can probably work you in to get another title shot, but see, you lose to somebody twice, it's kind of tough. See, that's why Claudia. Yeah, that's why Claudia Gadelia, man, she was like, well, shoot, if I fight Joanna Jędrzejczyk right now, then shoot, and if I lose, I may never see a title shot again. So that's why she's so cautious. So Valentina probably gonna have to win, and it can't just be 2 fights. Like she gonna have to beat 2 tough opponents to even be considered for another title shot. So I mean, it's gonna be a long road and process, man. I just you know, I don't know. I felt like she won it, but now let's do this, okay? Let's switch over. Let's talk about what Amanda Nunes actually did better in this fight than the first fight to make it like this close. Because she was doing some stuff to Valentina too that had Valentina like, shoot, okay, do I attack? Do I not attack? Do I stay? Do I go? So we'll start with you, Wilders. What was what was Amanda doing better this fight than she did last fight?
Well, definitely not going all wild and crazy on her. She definitely conserved her gas tank. And then another thing was she was doing a lot of inside kicks to Valentina, which that didn't happen in the first fight. I think those are the 2 main things. I didn't really see her land that many hits on Valentina, or not anything obvious to me at least.
She didn't.
Okay. And guys, this just came in from a good tar babe, but this is what she said. She said, I bet you Dana has something to do with this to create a money fight with Holly Holm versus Amanda. I'm so mad at the MF. Well, I ain't gonna say MF, but you know, so you know she can't be online. So okay, I could actually see that too, because so many people hate Amanda. So people gonna pay to see Amanda. They really, I think Amanda is becoming pretty much a villain. I think she's becoming a villain. I mean, you know, they would do that. But okay, so Lavelle, what did you think Amanda did better this fight?
Her cardio was definitely up. Even though I don't really think we got to see like it truly tested, because the first fight, like they were from the ding of the first bell to the last one, they were really going. They was going at it. I think Amanda was more patient, and she kept the distance close. She closed the distance. She didn't allow Valentina. She backed Valentina up on the cage, and then like started with the leg kicks and the front kicks. So those are the only things I think she did, and you know her team most definitely taught her how to close somebody's hand, like some cheating shit. But yeah.
Oh God! All right, Mr. Jimmy Jason. Hey, Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
You okay? Oh, I heard somebody screaming over there, man. I thought a troll got you, man.
But I just saw her close the distance a little bit better. That's my only thing that I saw that was a little better, was closing the distance from the last fight. A lot from what I saw pretty much was the same. Oh, in my personal opinion.
I gotta call my cable company on Monday and say I accidentally pressed the button to order this because they won't give me my money back. I'm not giving Dana White this. No,
man. You know what though? I'm gonna tell you though. I thought Amanda did a good job of eating up Valentina's lead leg. Amanda ate that leg up, and she even had it bleed, man. And Valentina, I can't even remember her checking a single one of those kicks, man. And Amanda was eating them up, and I'm like, man, is she gonna check any of those? Because she know they're coming,
No, coach. No, coach. Amanda didn't do that damage to Valentina's leg. No, she didn't.
So
Valentina did that to Amanda. Amanda kept hitting Valentina's right leg. That was the left leg that was bleeding.
Amanda was eating that leg up, y'all.
Yeah, she was eating the right leg up, but that was Valentina's left shin at the bottom that was bleeding. That was from Valentina's kicks. It wasn't from Amanda.
Yep.
Okay, well, see, I ain't see Valentina do many kicks. I saw Amanda doing the kicking. I saw Amanda doing them leg kicks. Amanda was doing them leg kicks, man. She did a good job, man. She did a good job with them leg kicks, and I ain't see that the first fight. Matter of fact, I saw a more poised Amanda Nunes, and I saw. Oh, go ahead, Jimmy. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying I saw the leg kicks as I was coming in from the third round on, so that's what I saw too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, man. It was. The fight was really that close. Like if somebody coming in here and you say, man, Amanda won, you stupid. Oh, okay, well, okay. If that's what you think, I can't argue. The fight was that close. But I'm gonna keep my opinion. I thought Valentina won. That's just easy work. I thought Valentina won the fight. But I guess we got to talk now, man. Whether we disagree with this or not, okay. What do y'all think Amanda Nunes stands now in, let's say, pound for pound status? All right, we'll start with you first, Wildest.
Why you have to start with me? God, who wins above her? Actually, now I'm thinking about that.
I can name them all.
Yeah, let me see. Let me see. I'm going to the site right now just to go take a look.
It's Demetrius, John Jones, Conor McGregor, Cody.
She's the last 15. She's the 15.
Yes, and she dropped from 14 to 15.
Oh my.
It's 2 women above her, Joanna and Chris.
I don't really see her moving maybe 1 or 2 spots, if that. And Chris Cyborg is on number 13.
She ain't going above Chris. She'll go to 14.
She is not.
She'll
she's not. She might switch spots. She might switch spots with Robert Whittaker, but that's about it. Other than that, I just don't see that, and I'm still thinking about this whole when the referee kept warning her about extending her hand with her fingers open. I'm like, why don't you just take a point off? I mean, how many times do you have to tell this chick?
Thank you.
And Big John, go ahead.
3 or 4 times. I mean, come on. She told her right before I think it was like the 3rd round started. Again, she says, don't do that, don't do that. And she kept
4 times. 4.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Big John McCarthy, he was kind of put like in a position to, and I'm just saying, like, he probably didn't want to be the guy. Oh man, well, this fight was decided because of me. I'm pretty sure, man, he felt that pressure. Was like, oh, okay, let me just let him fight.
Look at this. I'm watching it now. Look at this. Valentina lighting her up.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought Valentina won that fight, but but we still we got to say it. We got to have this discussion. Okay, is Amanda Nunes the best woman? I mean, she beat the person. She beat the woman. Okay, she beat Valentina Shevchenko. She beat her twice. I mean, is she the best female MMA fighter on the planet? I mean, based on decision.
No.
Okay.
No.
She's not like that. It would have been different if it was by a submission where it was a clear-cut decision, but it wasn't. She got it by barely a split decision. And what do you think would have happened if they would have taken a point off?
Draw.
Okay. But
to be considered the best, you have to like literally go in there. Matter of fact, I know you don't like her, Coach.
Yeah.
And I hate to cut you off, but when you talk about the best, Joanna goes in there and it is no competition.
Exactly.
She go in there and show you. This is why I'm number 7 pound for pound, and I'm the pound for pound best woman. I give these opponents no edge, no anything. When you scraping by the skin, I can't even say skin. This is bone on bone contact. They just went your way.
But see, Amanda beat Valentina decisively the first time. I'm just saying, see, I got to throw that in there. I have to throw it in there because that's a fact. Okay, Amanda beat Valentina very decisively, 2 rounds to 1 in that first fight. So, I mean, what can we really say?
She won. That's all we can say. She won, but that does not make her the best pound for pound.
Okay.
She's not going to go above Joanna.
Never.
She's not.
Joanna above man.
Well,
I know you don't like her, but she's not.
Well, I mean, now, hold on. Let's take a look at the resume. Let's take a look at Amanda's resume versus Joanna's resume. And,
well, you can't compare that. You can't compare that.
Yes, we can. We can talk about the strength of resume. Oh, yeah, we can.
I don't know how you can compare a 115 towards a 135, which is a more established division than a 115.
Well, I mean, now you also have to take the fights into consideration that Amanda did even before she was in the UFC. I mean, she fought against some legends. She fought against multiple legends in the sport when they were still in their prime. I mean, so I don't know. And Amanda has fought against these kind of opponents over and over and over. I mean, see, it's an argument. It's a toss-up argument because you have to consider, her resume isn't garbage. Her has a very good resume. It's extremely good.
We're talking about legends in the 135 division, though, Coach. I mean, it's not like you have somebody in the 115 that are legends. You don't have so you can't really compare that. Do you see what I'm saying? It's a 135 has been way more established. than the 115. So you can't really say, oh, Joanna has beat all these legends. They haven't had the time to develop yet.
So okay, so what you just told me then is basically you just answered the question for me. I mean, or you just kind of admit it, basically, because it's not established. I mean, I
Well,
can't.
I think I'm trying to know your actual point.
Okay.
It's not really a point.
So if we look at Amanda's resume, okay, if we look at some of the people that's on that resume, you know, she got Vanessa on there, Vanessa Porto, she got Julia Budd, she got Raquel Palugi, Davis. Okay, all of these people will eventually, you know, be Hall of Fame. She got Jermaine on her resume. She fought and lost to Kat Zingano. She got, you know, she beat Valentina twice, Ronda Rousey, Misha Tate, Sara McMann. That right there, I'm just saying, that resume is thick, okay? Like, she beating them all. Only thing she got to do now to solidify her greatness, if she go avenge the loss to Kat Zingano, that's it. Case closed.
Again, you are talking about very established fighters. Okay, you compare that to Joanna, who is undefeated, 14-0. Amanda is 14-4. She has defended her belt 5 different times. Okay, so you have to, you know, I mean, we can argue all you want, you know, but at the end of the day, whoever it is that is making those rankings definitely has a different like weight score when it comes to a lot of these factors.
Yeah, so, but see, these people are not looking at strength of resumes. I'm looking at strength of resumes, and I can tell you now, I can look at Joanna's resume. It's good, but you know, if you're telling me that, you know, that some of the 115 pounders on Joanna's resume, you know, if we say pound for pound, meaning that, you know, it's relevant to, you know, or it's at a ratio proportionate to the fighter. I mean, you know, her tough fighters, she fought Jessica Andrade, who was tough, Karolina Kovacevic, Claudia Gadelia. But then, okay, then you go to Valerie Letourneau. No, not really. Jessica Penne. No, not really. You know, Carla Esparza. Yep, she get full credit for Carla Esparza. Okay, she got Juliana Lima. She got, you know, and then from then on down, it's people that you or I probably don't even know. But on Amanda's resume, you go down Amanda's resume, there are people you know. Like, her resume is full of Hall of Famers. And I'm not saying you wrong or I'm wrong. I'm just saying, I'm just making an argument. Like, Amanda's resume is thick. It's very thick. And, you know, I think it's more thicker than Joanna's when we're talking about pound for pound. I'm not saying skill wise. I'm just saying, you know, pound for pound, it's because think, okay, do you really think like the likes of Jessica Andrade could deal with the likes of a Valentina twice? I mean, if those two can match up skill versus skill and they were the same, do you think that, you know, Jessica can match up with, you know, Valentina twice? Do you think she can match up with, you know, a prime Kat Zingano?
Yeah.
I mean,
I definitely understand where it is that you're coming from. That is the factor that you're including into who makes the best pound for pound. Everybody can have their own judgment on it, of course, and their own perspective on it at the end of the day, what makes the best pound for pound. So, I mean, it all comes down to our own opinion and our own perspective on how we're seeing this. You're weighing it on the fact of who has a stronger resume, or, you know, who they beat that has a strong resume, or who they are as possible Hall of Famers. We don't know that. You know, so it really, at the end of the day, just comes down to the perspective. Really, that's all it is.
And a side note, Joanna said the hardest she's ever been hit is by Valerie Letourneau. That's the hardest she's ever been hit. But if you want to go off of pound for pound, if that's the case, if we're going to match up resumes, then Amanda's resume outweighs Chris.
Yeah.
And should she be above Chris? Hell to the no.
Well, I mean, I don't know. See, I don't know about that. See, we gotta see again. We gotta have that discussion because her resume, man, is unquestionable. I mean, it's impeccable. I mean, she got multiple people who they are gonna be in the Hall of Fame, and they're gonna have a Hall of Fame, and these people are gonna be in there. These are pioneers in the sport. When they were in their prime, she was beating them. Okay, she was beating these pioneers. Okay, Julia Budd, that's a pioneer. Edame Gomez, that's a pioneer. I mean, she 37 now. Amanda fought her when she was in her prime, 29. Then you got Vanessa Porto, who tough as nails, hard to beat. Amanda fought in her prime. Okay, Amanda fought in her prime. She fought Jermaine Durandame when she was really in her prime. Jermaine was still like 27 When
that was an early stoppage in my
No,
opinion.
coach. No, Jermaine wasn't in her prime. Jermaine was just fresh to the MMA world. She didn't know nothing about groundwork, and that's why she
Okay.
got beat.
Yeah.
Okay, but Jermaine still coming off one of the best kickboxers on the planet, and they thought that this was gonna be a stand-up duel, and she got in there, and again, that's fine, but she fought a young Jermaine. Okay, she fought a younger Sara McMann, a 33-year-old Sara. I mean, she fought him, and she beat them all except for Kat Zingano, which that person on her resume. If she go back and she whoop up on Kat, avenge that loss. Again, I'm just saying it's, I can argue. I can go by person on that resume. I can't see Joanna Jędrzejczyk being ahead of Amanda Nunes at this. I can't see it. I mean, Joanna is good. She good. Now, okay, we'll put it like this. If Joanna Jędrzejczyk, if she get in there, okay, she beat Rose Namajunas, then she go back and beat Claudia Gadelha again.
Valentina is on the post-fight interview. Hold on.
Okay, you might want to turn it up so we can hear it. Wait a minute. Where's Jimmy? Oh, go ahead. Okay.
I'm still here. I think everybody's making a good point there.
Okay.
But I think you can put Chris Cyborg in spite of her resume because people are avoiding her.
Okay, I'm stepping away.
And that's not her fault.
All right.
It was 9 points. I won 3 rounds, and in the final 6 rounds, and she didn't do nothing, just one takedown. And for this takedown, give victory. I don't disagree about this. And even I was on the ground, I was like landing more punches, and she was just holding the position, nothing more.
Yep.
Yes, it was dislocated in the first round, but it was fine, everything fine.
Let's see what she's saying.
Dang.
I know the answers to this question because I know it just happened, but in your mind, which rounds do you think you won decisively?
I think after the first round, it was like pretty close. Second, third, and fourth, it was mine. In fifth, all the round, it was mine. In just one takedown, I think about this takedown, the judge, they give to other side. But how I said, even this takedown, it was only like control position, and I was landing more punches from being on the ground.
And the takedown came as a result. It seemed like you were trying to go maybe for a headlock or a throw. Can you explain why you went for that at that juncture? You hadn't gone for that, it seemed, throughout the fight.
I remember that in the last round, I did first takedown, like judo throw, and she took my back, but she could not do nothing. She just was sitting on the back. And then I remember on the cage.
Yep.
And it was like last maybe 30 seconds, maybe 40 seconds of the fight, and she was trying like shoot into the leg. And after this takedown, I was on the ground and just like till the end of the round was hitting, landing punches to the face and elbows.
Are you frustrated at all? Do you feel like she shouldn't have engaged more?
I'm frustrated with the decision because I don't agree totally. And my opinion, if it will be victory, it should be victory like clear. But in this fight, I see like more tactical, more like you can see on her face, on my face, who landed more punches. I had on my shin because I was hit her and I don't know, maybe from her teeth. It's difficult to say right now, but I think totally it's like I won this fight.
Okay, just one last thing. Do you think your next fight will be at 125?
I won my title and I'm ready to take like one more fight against Amanda.
Oh, she's got
I don't agree and I know exactly.
God bless you.
It was my fight. And if I have to fight, it will be for sure my victory.
You think you'll get that immediate rematch or trilogy fight with her?
Right now it's difficult to say because I think have to spend some time, and UFC has to take decision. But I will ask for rematch.
Valentina, is this one of the more frustrating nights of your career, just the way the result went?
It's like,
That's a dumb question.
I agree when it's like totally right. If you lost, you lost. But if you're not lost, but the decision go to other side, this is more like when you feel it's not right. It's totally not right. I don't, once again, I respect decision of judges, but I think it was my fight.
You think Amanda will be willing to fight you again? Because she said after the first fight that she wants to fight you again so she can get a more clear victory. Do you think, since the way the fight went tonight, she'll be willing to give you that third opportunity?
Oh, this was less clear.
I don't know, but I thought that she feel that she didn't want this fight. She didn't do this.
God bless him. God bless her, because she's not gonna get that rematch immediately. She might well go and hang it up.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Overall in the sport, do you think judging is pretty good, or do you think it could improve?
They keep asking us some dumb questions. She just answered that question.
Thank you.
Pretty good.
Valentina needs to go to 125, win the belt, and then do a championship fight.
There you go. I agree with that.
That's what she needs. If I was Pavel, that would be her goal. You know what? And while she's doing that, Amanda, you're not getting away because you're fighting another Shevchenko. Come on, Antonina, get in here.
Yeah, my girl Lala said, "Eat the loss." All right, Jimmy J, I think we cut you off, man. Man, and the Jimmy J Smooth. I think I told that them trolls keep eating him up on this pace, man. I'm gonna tell him.
Can you hear me live and direct, everybody?
He back.
Sorry, I'm trying to lower the volume on my TV.
Okay. Appreciate that wildest moments. Look at that, boy. Boy, this pedal on point.
Most definitely. Are y'all ready for me to talk?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, but I think Chris Cyborg being pound for pound #1 on the women's list is right because she was avoided. Definitely gonna suck being avoided, but her skills make up for her being avoided and stuff like that. As far as Joanna Jacek being #2, #3, that's debatable in itself. But you're right, Coach Sheldon. Amanda Nunes does have a better resume than both of them. You know what I'm saying? Except with Chris Cyborg, her resume was tainted because people was avoided.
Okay, I mean, yeah, it just, I don't know. It would be a really good debate, if we dissect the resume. It would be a good debate, to see who really is. But, in Joanna's case, I mean, if she beat Claudia third time, she beat Rose. I mean, see, then we got to have the discussion for her. Like, we got to have a discussion because now she done added 2 more names, and then you beat the other toughest woman in your division. You do it 3 times. I mean, whew, there it is, So, I mean, it's a lot of these fighters, man. They definitely, see, we can be having these debates and, on down in the future, we can have them, because it's something good to talk about, and they don't talk about these kind of things with the women, so it's kind of cool. So, okay. All right, guys. So everybody got out. Did everybody get out what they want to say about this fight? Do we need to move on? Anybody's got something to say about, the Nunes Shevchenko too?
Yeah. Wait a minute. He said Chris's resume is a little tainted because no one wanted to face her.
Yeah.
Chris, we know the real reason why Chris' resume is like it is. However, I think, far as the women go, as far as pound for pound for the women, I mean, Joanna beating Claudia again. That's like, what would that really prove? Because if that's the case, then you might as well say Amanda has to beat Valentina again.
Yeah, that's you got a point because I was saying, man, I said, look, if Amanda go in there and beat this girl twice, I mean, we got to stop, even though I don't like the decision because I don't like the decision. I think Valentina won this fight, but her hand wasn't raised. So on paper, Amanda Nunes got this victory. Amanda Nunes is the best. I mean, well, the best bantamweight in the world. She the best 135-pounder on God's green earth. Unfortunately, that's what we got to hear. And I'm trying to be real because I'm biased. I'm real biased, but I got to be balanced on this one. I would love to say no, she not. How you gonna explain this? I can't. TJ
What
got me.
what I feel like I don't agree with Dana White in a lot of things. But one thing I agree with Dana White is when he says do not put it in the judge's hands, that's real. That is real. You can't put anything in their hands because you just don't know. It don't matter if you think you winning, if you think you up, you just don't know how the card's gonna sway. And I just, you know what? Congratulations, Amanda Nunes. You won the fight. You won the fight, but that does not make you the best because you didn't win. You didn't just when you was on edge like the judges gave you this fight. You didn't beat Valentina up. And anybody who says Amanda beat Valentina up, something wrong with it.
Okay, now Vujin. Okay, listen. Okay, so Amanda is a paper champ. How was she a paper champ? She just beat. Trust me, she beat the person that we thought was gonna win the fight. She beat her twice. How does I mean? See, you got to come with a better argument. Okay, if you're gonna argue fact, okay, then you can come at me with a fact. But this right here isn't the fact that you're saying. This is just something that you're saying off your emotion, and you can't win a debate against anybody on this panel with your emotions. That's not gonna happen. So let's move on. Anybody else? Jimmy J, anybody else got something to say about the fight before we, just move on?
I would just say congratulations to Amanda Nunes. And again, congratulations to the Bullet for letting it all hang out. And I would suggest next time, make sure the Bullet need to make sure she does not get taken down. And Pavel, like you say, Pavel always has a plan. So the next time he gets an opportunity to fight her, you know what I'm saying? They need to make sure she doesn't get taken down or even knocked down in this next fight, in a possible next fight, I should say. You know what I'm saying? But until then, the Bullet need to knock everybody out, make everybody tap out. Everybody know she was robbed in her personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? So again, I can't say she was because I came in on the third round. So both fighters.
And I tell you this, and now she probably know how Marion Renault feel. Now she probably know now because same thing. It's what happened to Marion. She said, "Nope, I'm not leaving this in the judge's hands." So she know now. Okay, now we had a surprise upset. We had Ketlen Vieira versus Sara McMann, and Ketlen Vieira, she upset Sara McMann, and she was what? She was an underdog. She was a 215 underdog. Ketlen Vieira was. All right, so wildest moments. Let's get your thoughts on that first.
Okay, I'm sorry. What are we talking about? Valentina just finished her interview.
Okay.
My thoughts on who?
Ketlen Vieira versus Sara McMann.
Oh my God, that was a good fight. I left a comment on your video. That was a good fight. I'm sorry. The one thing that stood out to me is the irony. The irony that Sara McMann got submitted the same way that she submitted her previous, two
Mazzani.
I've had a couple of drinks, so my bad. I was trying to celebrate. Either way. Yeah, to me, it was like the irony, like, holy shit. She didn't have the perfect position. Ketlen didn't have the perfect position, but she got that done. And can I just say that at the end in her interview, she's a very humble person. She almost reminds me of Chris Cyborg in a sense. She's very, very humble. She was thanking God. She was just very humble in her interview. And, I think Sara kind of slept on her a little bit. I think she thought she was going to be in there and be a striker about it. It's like the same thing that happened with Valentina and Juliana Pena. I think she kind of slept on her a little bit. I don't think she thought that she was going to get submitted from that position. So that was definitely interesting.
Okay, Mr. Lavelle, sir.
I felt like, congratulations to Ketlen. I feel like she fought a smart fight. I feel like she was the bigger girl. She was very dominant on top with top position. I feel like Sara should have known that you don't get on your back with a that's that big. But I feel like Sarah underestimated her wrestling skills, and she paid for it dearly. She paid for it. I feel like now the girl's 9-0. Now she's moving up the ranks, and it's going to be interesting to see who they throw at her next because she has beaten Ashley and she has beaten Sarah. It's about time for a top, like a top girl. I'm talking about a top girl, like in the top 4, Juliana, Holly, Valentina, one of them, to see what she really is made of.
Okay, Mr. Jimmy J. Smooth.
Man, for a second, I thought Sara McMann was going to win this fight. But when I saw her gave up her position, her top position, I saw that fight being over. And then when the young lady tapped McMahon out, I was like, man. That's all I can say about that. And you're saying Ketlen Vieira, if I'm saying her name right, you're saying that she is unranked, is what you're saying?
No, well, Ketlen Vieira. Well, okay, Ketlen Vieira was ranked number 13 at the time, and I thought she was unranked. Well, yeah, I think I may have said it. No, yeah, I don't know if I said it. Well, she ranked number 13, and Sara McMann was ranked number 6. So, this is a fight that Sara McMann thought was winnable because, if you can beat a 13th ranked opponent, then you could kind of move up in the rankings, maybe even a spot, So.
And I'm just not watching this fight. You know what I'm saying? And I saw her as she was dominating. Sarah was dominating for a second, and then when she gave up her position, and then she had the leg lock in. I'm like, oh my God, she's gonna get out of there. And sure enough, I think this was a triangle choke that she tapped out in. So, man, congratulations to her, man. I mean, congratulations to her, man.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I thought I kind of knew that the BJJ practitioner always beats the wrestling person because the wrestler on their back, they defenses. A wrestler really have a hard time on their back, man. And that's the thing, because I kept thinking, what if Ketlen Vieira get her to her back? What's going to happen? Is Sara McMann going to have an answer for that? Sarah gave Ketlen some serious elbow, and Sarah put a titty on Ketlen's head. I mean, she did. She did. I'm just telling you the truth. That's what happened. She put a titty on her head. And, she had some good ground and pound. But the thing of it is, too, Sarah could have got the what am I trying to say? It's late. Sarah could have got the stoppage, man, but if she'd had more time, but she couldn't because Ketlen Vieira was doing like little things to stop the onslaught. She kept sticking her hands up there, man. So Sara McMann would have to alter her shots, So Sarah went from just trying to do like strict ground and pound to trying to like pick and choose shots. And then also Ketlen Vieira was moving Sara McMahon's head, She was moving her head side to side to keep Sara McMann from like really trying to gauge that distance to try to hit her. And it's kind of crazy, man. And then Ketlen kept working. She kept trying to work for the arm bar. She kept working and working and working. And she didn't give Sara McMann just a straight target to hit, And so finally when she got that head and arm choke, I mean, that was it. That's all she wrote, man. And yeah. It was a good fight, though. I was pulling, Sarah don't live too far from me, man. I was like, man, do I pull for the person that live near me or do I pull for my Brazilian, And, I still wasn't upset who won, Either one of them would have won. I'd have still been okay. Okay. All right. Anybody else got anything to say about Sara McMann and Ketlen Vieira?
Sarah, Sarah, she moved to Sacramento. She's training with Uriah and them now.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I know she still got a house down in Gaffney.
Yeah, she up there now. I'm just interested to see like where she goes from here. But
see, Sarah looks good to be 36. Like she's a health nut. See, people don't get it. Like, how can she be 36 and still compete at this level? It's because Sarah take care of her body. She eats fresh. And Marion, they do the same thing. They eat good, and you won't look your age. If you take care of your body, put good nutritious macronutrients in your body, then you're gonna look. You're never gonna look your age. Okay, you just not. And Sarah, and it's not me trying to be racist, But you know, Sarah, I mean, to be a 36-year-old white woman, you can't tell she's 36, and that's unrare. It's rare. It really is a rarity. You know, that you see a 36-year-old who could, you know, darn well be like 30, or, you know, pass for even 29, in my opinion. You know, but you know,
Correct.
yeah.
That's absolutely correct.
Okay. Okay. Let's talk about Cheesecake.
Oh.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh
Alright.
my goodness.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll start with you first, and Jimmy J Smooth made a video, and y'all, while y'all here, y'all go subscribe to Jimmy J Smooth, man. Okay, you go subscribe to Jimmy J Smooth, guys. You gotta go subscribe. Hey, the brother, you know, he's doing good. He survived a hurricane, and he back making videos. Hey, y'all, let's get it going. Okay, all right, go ahead, Wilders.
Oh, wow. That was another upset. That was definitely another upset. I mean, she's a huge underdog in that fight, and she definitely surprised all of us. I was personally rooting for her, and of course, my wife kept looking at me, oh, weird, because I kept screaming at the TV the whole time. So I'm like, she's doing it, she's sticking with that armbar, she's not letting it go, she's sticking with that position. And you know, at the end, she did it. She did it. She got that win after being gone for how long? You know, and it's good for her, man. It's good for her. She really needs that exposure. She needs to fight a little bit more, because I feel bad for her. She was asking for all this help, and yeah, man, the life of a fighter, it's difficult. That's some difficult, you know, BS, to tell the truth. That's hard. So good for her. She got this win, and it was a submission, so it's clear cut. So good for her.
Okay, Mr. Lavelle Williams.
I think, you know, like I said, congratulations to her, you know, after that long layoff. I think the thing that I learned the most from her tonight was commitment. If you go for something, commit to it and follow it through. And that's what she did. And Ashley Evans is done. She's done. She's done.
Okay, wait a minute. So, okay, who's? Oh, wait a minute. So you said, hold on, I'm listening to you, man. I'm just trying to get Eric in. You said that who's done again?
Ashley Evans Smith is done.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, Jimmy J. I know you ready for this one, man. Let's go.
Man, I have not seen nobody get their arm broke since I was in martial art class over 5 years ago, in my Akijitsu class. And watching that, my heart went out to that woman. And I think at this point, when something like that happens to you, you pretty much need to hang up the MMA gloves, shin protectors, whatever you got to do, because that's a hard thing to come back from. I mean, if she comes back from that, I'm going to give her a round of applause, because that's one of those things that's very, very hard to come back from. I mean, psychologically, that messes you up. I'm talking about in competition-wise. So, again, congratulations to Cheesecake, too. You know what I'm saying? This woman went from putting up a GoFundMe page to pay for her training, to getting out of putty patroller status. I'm not saying this woman is a putty patroller. By no means necessary. But to the MMA world, she's a putty patroller. And she went from putty patroller status to a possible superstar here. So, congratulations to her.
Yeah, I mean, cheesecake. Okay, I ain't gonna say she's a star, but you know, she definitely. Wait a minute, somebody got the somebody got an app up. Yeah, okay, I hear that echo. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I ain't gonna say she's a star, but you know, she definitely. I mean, Cheesecake was like a 275-point underdog. I mean, she was supposed to lose the fight, and the fight, you know, really did go in that direction in the beginning, you know, but Sara Moras just, you know, got the upper hand, and that armbar was nasty, man. She dislocated Ashley Evans Smith's arm. It was done. And when Ashley, you know, started clutching it, you can see it, man. You can see the arm dislocate, man. It was bad. It was real bad. I'm like, man. But this what Ashley's fault, man, because they were saying, you know, hey, just defend the armbar. That's all she had to do. But Ashley Evans Smith, I think she took Sarah Moras lightly because, you know, she ain't been in the ring, the octagon for 2 years. And so it's like, you know, well, she ain't been in the octagon for 2 years. Ashley didn't think that she had to defend that armbar. She didn't think so, but that's what happened, you know. And Sarah, you know, she got a real wide base. Her base is wide, man. So when you can get that hip strength, man, and you can seek them hips on that armbar, man, she set them hips down. It was a wrap. She was done. She was done. Easy.
And I definitely don't wish that on no fighter. That's something I definitely does not wish that on any fighter, because it's a lot of psychological replications behind that. Real talk,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
But again, congratulations to Cheesecake, though. You know, that shows that you should never give up on your dreams. And she, you know, really wanted this fight bad to where she dislocated the woman's arm. And again, I hope she's all right. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna take a while to get over that psychologically for us.
Yeah. Sure is. Sure is. It's gonna take a while, y'all. But you know, good night of fights, man. Okay, let me ask you guys. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, we got Guitar Babe calling in. Hot dog. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, we doing a live show right now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I just read off your text and everybody was laughing about about the decision. I mean, since you're on, I said since you. Oh, you didn't get to watch it. Okay, okay. That's right. That's right. Okay. Hold on, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm reading, and I don't know if it's just casual fans, but from the sound of it, it sounded like Valentina got robbed, but I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, it is. You just what you had to do, you know, you when the fight, it'll be a replay, and you can go online. Like they used to have it on YouTube. I always, but yeah, most of the time YouTube somebody will post a video up on YouTube, and then you can go see the post fight replay. Or if you got UFC Fight Pass, you can go back and watch old fights. Yeah.
But at the same time, I kind of thought Valentina would win too. So I was really hoping. I really thought she had it.
Go see the post fight replay. Okay. Yeah, I was hoping she won it. Let's see. Okay. All right. Okay, Eric. What you got to do? You got to if you got any other like screens up, Eric. What you got to do? You got to cut that. You got to shut one, or you got to mute one of them, and then just talking to the microphone.
I think I got it muted right here. I think I'm in.
Yeah. I'm live right now. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's get down to the list. Okay. What did y'all think about Gilbert Melendez's that man? Did y'all see that fight? Because I had to make a video about it. I don't do many men, but man, you know, what do you guys think about Gilbert Melendez? Let's start with you, Wildest.
Okay, so Amanda is doing her post-fight interview right now, Coach.
Okay. So you just want to turn it up? Okay.
Yeah, let me know, please.
Okay.
You're going to sit down.
All right, post-fight, everybody.
I gotta start with the.
Translate the question also. Amanda, o que significa a Amanda depois dessa luta? O que é a campeã depois de uma luta de 5 rounds? Que foi estratégica, que foi definida? O que você apresentou para o público agora? What Amanda showed the world as a champion, fighting 5 rounds, technically, strategically.
Wait a minute. Let's see. I'm here.
Mostrei esse eu evoluindo, né? Como atleta.
Okay.
E era essa que era a questão, né?
Hello?
Todo mundo estava falando e estava me perguntando também.
E 5 rounds, o terceiro já cansou. Então eu fui questionada bastante com isso. Eu já estava até ficando chateada, porque entendeu? E tem que esperar com paciência, né? Então, essa noite foi a noite para mim.
She's just basically saying how people didn't believe she could go 5 rounds without gassing out.
Essa história de que o atleta não... só porque tem uma luta atrás, não conseguiu chegar bem nos 3, por que não pode chegar bem nos 5? Eu acho que os fãs têm que parar com essa coisa, né? De ficar pressionando o atleta dessa forma. Entendeu? E deixar o atleta evoluir e ver o atleta na próxima luta para depois ter uma coisa concreta. Mas hoje eu acho que acabou tudo isso e estou muito feliz.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You know, a lot of people talk about my last fight against Valentina was 3-minute rounds, and then I got tied to 30, all those things. But people have to understand it. The fight evolve. The fight evolve. You know, I'm always go back to the gym and want to be better and better. Go back to the gym, learning new things. You know, and tonight
all right, I think I'm in.
No knockout, no submission, 5 rounds. This was my strategy tonight.
I can mute it. Sorry. Okay, I can mute it. I didn't know if somebody wanted to say something.
No, we were just waiting on the. We was waiting on the. You know what she said. Oh, so like, what do you guys think about that? Well, this hangout is lit. Okay. Okay. I see Eric. Okay. Wait a minute. I think somebody got an app up. Hey guys, if y'all on, if you're looking at like the comments and the thing, you gotta mute like the other app and just talking to the microphone.
Can you hear me on here, Coach?
Yeah. Okay, Eric.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hey, did you mute the other application? Like, did
yeah,
you?
I got everything muted, so it's not on my end.
Okay. All right. Probably you, Guitar Babe. You might have to mute. You might have to mute like one of your applications.
How do I mute? I don't know exactly.
Like if you see like the little sound icon, you just click it and then it'll mute.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. So we'll start with you first, Wilders. We're just going to order as I see them on the screen, and then Okay. All right, Wilders, you go, and then Eric, and then Lavelle, and okay, let's go ahead.
Okay, are we talking about Nino?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was a good fight as well. I got to give it to him. That guy is tough. He really hung in there for 3 rounds, even though his leg looked like it was going to break apart. But I really can't say anything else. I mean, I followed the man, but not as much. But he was tough. He made it to the third round, and what's his name? Jeremy Steven. That's his name. It was well earned. It was well earned. He probably good game plan. He did really good on those leg kicks. He did very, very strong leg kicks on the very first round. I think the first 2-3 minutes, I think Nunez couldn't even really stand on it too well. So it was a really good game plan, But you gotta give it to Gilbert. He really hung in there all 3 rounds, and he tried to do his best. He caught Jeremy with some good strikes. So. At the end of the day, you just gotta give him props. That's all.
Okay, Amazing Eric.
What's up, Coach? Look, I had a bad thing with this. I got into the place where I was gonna watch it right before the main event. I got to go back on tape and watch the other ones, but I want to talk about Amanda. I know I'm late, so I want to talk about Amanda and Valentina, but I'm gonna wait, let everybody finish this off. So when we roll back around to Amanda and Valentina, holler at me because I got some stuff to say about it. But go ahead.
Okay. All right. Good try, babe.
Yeah.
Okay. What was your? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so you okay? I think you already told us about what you thought about.
I mean, I didn't get to see it, but I heard about it. because I was out with my team, but I had heard about it.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
I was shocked, but I wasn't shocked.
Okay. So you were just shocked that she didn't win. Then, basically, is what you're saying, right?
I thought Valentina had her number this time, but at the same time, I did have concern, that I really felt Amanda would retain because she is big. She does have a size advantage and she is more powerful, but I don't know. I almost feel like those extra 2 months that Amanda got helped her.
Okay. And
Yeah,
I mean, it's possible. Her cardio looked good.
I think it helped her. I think those extra 2 months helped her. She wasn't ready for Valentina back at 213, and I don't know. I mean, I'm disappointed because I really wanted Valentina to win, but it is what it is. Like, it was a close fight. I mean, from what it sounded like, I mean, it sucks. I wanted Valentina to win, but unfortunately, Amanda won, and I mean, it is what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's good. Okay,
So,
Lavelle.
Coach.
So Lavelle. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am.
Just really quick. Now, Amanda's saying that she went in there with an injury, with a foot injury. And that's why she wasn't throwing that many leg kicks. But she just tried to do her best with it. But she went in there with an injury. So just something else to add to the story.
What?
Yep. She just said that she had an injury on her foot.
All right, Lavelle.
Oh man! Oh no! Wait a minute. She said she had a leg injury. That's why she wasn't throwing too many kicks.
That's what she's just saying right now.
Man, what? That's all she was doing was kicking.
Yeah, that's a lot of kicks.
Yeah, she said that after the first round, she really noticed that it was hurting a lot more, but she's kind of put it aside and tried to do as much as she could, but she could have done more.
Amanda, girl, stop that lying.
I was gonna say something. I was like, I'm not even gonna. Never mind.
Yeah. I can't do it. Amanda, you won the fight. There's no need.
Yeah, what's the reason for that?
To lie.
Yeah, like, why lie about it? You won.
Girl.
There's no reason. I think Amanda could be doing this. I'm just because of what we're already seeing. I was a little later jumping in this chat than you guys, and everybody was already doing the robbery thing so strong, whether it be Twitter or Facebook, and I think she's already trying to say, well, I didn't beat her as convincingly as I should have, and that led to what I was going to say. Close fights happen in combat sports. It's like people have a problem with close fights because it's not like football or basketball wherever who has the last points and the most points win. There are subjective decisions that are going to happen, and the problem is to me, whenever there's a subjective decision, the word robbery has to get floated. Sometimes it's just a close fight, and I think that a lot of times people, they feel, I think in a close fight, I said this on my post-fight video, it turns into more of a, we all do it, I've done it before, it's like the person you want to win the most is the person you see winning in a close fight, because you magnify everything they do. You're like, oh, look at that kick, oh, that grapple, oh. And in reality, it's a close fight. Somebody has to win, somebody has to lose. I wouldn't have been mad either way it went tonight myself, personally.
Well, I can honestly tell you, I don't think that Amanda truly believed that she won that fight.
Yeah.
I mean, she could not look like she had won that fight. She didn't, and now she's talking about getting the surgery.
What?
Now after all of this happened, she's like, now I have to go get surgery to make sure that I'm 100%. She's, I just wanted to shut this girl up and just keep going with my life.
Oh my God.
So you're saying in Amanda's post-fight, her countenance, her vibe feels like she doesn't think she won?
Well, she didn't say that. She didn't say that, but what I'm saying is you could tell she didn't think that she won that fight when they were given the results. But now she's talking about all these things like, oh, my foot was hurting. I really have to get this surgery done. You know, I just wanted to shut this girl up.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Can I just say this? Because,
wait, hold on.
Because I want to take y'all back to Lena Lansberg versus Lucy Pedalova. Lena knew she didn't win that fight. She knew she didn't win, and she said it after she won the fight. Technically, after she won, she said, "I did not win that fight." Now, Amanda, you already won the damn fight. Why blame it on your leg? What it is,
I think that was awful. Yeah.
what it is Amanda knows that the fight wasn't as spectacular as people played it off to be, and there wasn't too much damage.
Yeah.
And
That's
Amanda knows the fact that there wasn't too much damage. The UFC is getting ready to call you and tell you have the next fight coming real soon. And
I think if it's a fight,
what she wants to do is she wants to hold on to that belt a little more and enjoy the fruits of her labor. Which I mean, who wouldn't? But think about it. You didn't suffer too much damage. Who's hanging around the corner? Holly Holm, and you know that's your next fight, and you know Holly been training, so you know Dana get ready to call that ass and tell you it's time to fight.
Time to fight Holly.
And you now you making up an excuse. Talk about you gonna need some time off. Ain't nothing wrong with your leg.
That's the thing with her.
Now if
she thinks she dominated this fight.
What? Dominated what?
Yeah, she said that.
Amanda just said that?
Yeah.
I'm going to bed. Good night, everybody.
Wow.
I dominated this fight.
She's a good fighter, but like I said, it's these little things that she does that really bothers me, you know? Good fighter, you know? I don't know why she feels like she has to... I mean, she's a good fighter. Like, why try to make yourself... Yeah.
The question I ask is like, this to the whole panel. I love to hear you guys' opinion on this. What is our feelings on what we think of, what would we have liked Amanda to say tonight? Would we want Amanda to say, I think I lost? Or do we want Amanda to say it was a good, close fight? I know I didn't want her to say anything about her foot. That was crazy. I'm totally against that. Yeah, but what would you, each person, what would you guys would have liked to hear? How would you like to her to approach the post-fight press conference?
I don't want her to sit there and say that she dominated the fight, because she didn't do that. She didn't dominate this fight. It wasn't clear cut. And even now, she just said, I know that it wasn't clear. It wasn't clear. So I'm like, okay, just get your story straight and go forward with it. But I think I would just like for her to just say, it was definitely a very close fight. I won by split decision. I would like for her to say, you know, I want to have a clear cut finish on Valentina. I know people that are going to be fans of Nunes are going to say, well, a win is a win. Okay, on paper it is. But I just want her to just say it was definitely a very, very close fight. And she's not saying that. You know, she's saying she dominated this fight. You know, and that she just wanted to shut Valentina up, and Valentina was very difficult to figure out. She just finished her interview actually right now. But she just said she's very, very hard to figure out. And she's going to go back. She said Valentina's going to go back and fight other girls, but she didn't say anything about fighting Valentina again.
She probably don't want to.
All she said is that.
Well, I mean, to me.
Nope. All she said was she's gonna go back and fight other girls, and she's a tough girl. And I dominated this fight.
But see, to be honest.
I don't.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Truly and honestly, I don't think there's anybody else that can give Amanda Nunes a challenge other than Valentina.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point. You don't think
That's my honest opinion.
I disagree.
Holly Holm going to sleep, man. Yeah, she fighting, man. She going to sleep.
That's how I feel, because like
I think
Amanda is the overall more complete fighter than Holly, and that's why I'd give the edge to Amanda, because she is more complete.
And no head kick is gonna put Amanda Nunes away.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, she going to sleep.
I still question Holly's mental. I know Lavelle and I, we talked on the last one, and he was breaking me down on how Holly is actually more dangerous right now. But I still question Holly's mental state right now. She doesn't seem like she's full of confidence to me personally, so I don't know about that one.
Well, this is my thing when it comes to Holly. I think the thing with Amanda is usually when she goes into these fights, Amanda is the bigger girl. Let's just call it what it is. We're not making excuses for Valentina or anything like that, because Valentina, to be a true 125er and fighting 135, she's whooping these girls and running through them. But I don't think that Amanda is strong as Holly is, as far as like in the clinch. I don't think she is. I think the height.
That's a good point.
They're the same height, same reach. I feel like the reach advantage that Amanda has over like Valentina and Ronda and people like that, it's a disproportion. It's a 3 to 4 inches. I think with Holly, it'll match up everything. Do I feel like Holly will just go into the fight and knock her out with a head kick? No, I don't think so. But do I think that them two will actually sit and bang it out? Yes, certainly. And Holly's mental state right now, Holly isn't trying to lose again.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, man. If she fight Amanda Nunes, first of all, when she fought Valentina, Valentina had the shorter reach. Holly Holm struggles against counter punches. Okay, very, very good counter punches. Amanda Nunes is that. Not only can Amanda Nunes counter punch, but she also has the ability to do it at an angle. She has the ability, we see, to bait you in, to make you start your offensive attack, and then Amanda Nunes will counter you. Okay, we see the leg kicks. Holly Holm doesn't do a great job of checking leg kicks, and even though she has a kickboxing background, she still doesn't do a great job. And if she get cracked with one of those right hands, Holly don't have a chin as strong as Valentina. Okay, it's not there. She's going to try to come in and move around, and Amanda is going to cut off the octagon. Okay, Amanda is going to cut that octagon off. Holly's space is going to get real short. Okay, Holly's going to try to use that probe and jab that don't do damage, but she just throw it just for the heck of it. Look, Amanda going to walk right through that. Okay, and any kind of head kick she try to set up, you can land that on a Betchko Hale. You can land that on a girl like Alana Jones, who she knocked out. You can land that head kick on several people. But Amanda is a much more smarter fighter. And in this fight, even though, I got to give Amanda her credit, she fought a completely different game plan, and she played chess with Valentina. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, if you think that she can play chess with Valentina, she gonna eat Holly Holm ass up. Okay. And it's not, and I'm gonna tell you what, it's gonna be easy work.
She ain't gonna knock her out though. That's
that right hand of Amanda Nunes is a weapon, man.
Jermaine couldn't knock her out. She's not knocking Holly out.
Jermaine don't have the power that Amanda Nunes. Look, Amanda Nunes is the hardest hitting bantamweight. Okay, when she hit them girls with that right hand, they go to sleep. Okay, the only person she couldn't put to sleep was Valentina, and I'm talking about she caught Valentina flush with a few of them right hands. Valentina's still walking around. Trade places. Put Holly Holm in that position. Holly is going to sleep. Okay.
No.
She's gonna. I'm telling you, she's gonna go to sleep, man. And stylistically, Holly Holm plays right into what Amanda Nunes wants. Because you know what Amanda do? She'll sit there. She'll toy with Holly for a few rounds, light up, and then she'll take Holly and put on her back. Amanda would take those BJJ skills, and her BJJ skills are underrated. She would go in there, light Holly ass up, and then probably play with her and submit her. I'm telling you.
She might take her to the ground, but I don't even think that Amanda would stand with Holly.
I don't think so.
She didn't want to stand with Jermaine, so she's definitely not standing with Holly. She's definitely going to take Holly to the ground, and we're gonna be debating about this forever because that's the next fight.
Okay, I mean it might be the best fight, but I'm talking about stylistically watching their fights. Look, Amanda Nunes, that right hand is the equalizer. That thing. It'll make up for what she don't have in speed. It'll make up for what she don't have in being able to judge distance. I mean, the right hand in this fight also made a bit of a difference in this fight because Amanda Nunes is not the fastest person, but you got to look at some of the small things. Her timing, man. Her timing. Like, her timing is impeccable. It is good. She got good timing. Okay? Her timing is good.
She hits hard. She hits hard. The girl got hands. I cannot deny that. She hits hard. Her reach, her snap, everything. She has a good jab. Like Amanda is no joke as far as power when it goes to punch. However, you said her right hand made the part. So did her left holding Valentina's hand.
Yeah, and I see, but holding the hand, that ain't against the rules. I mean, I'm just saying. She did
because he told her to stop 3-4 times.
Well, he told her to stop sticking her fingers out. He didn't.
That was a whole sticking the fingers out.
It was the fingers.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, that's just like I'm looking at it like it's a bad man. If she fight Holly and see what I know Dana White pissing himself right now. Oh, he is, because I know he didn't want Amanda to win this fight. He didn't. No, he can't stand her. He was sitting there, and I bet you the sweat was glistening off that bald head, and he was sitting there like, dang, I hope she don't win. And so now he got to figure out who can I get to beat this girl.
I thought you said, Coach, you felt like he was rooting for her to win because she's the villain and they'll buy more from her pay-per-views.
He don't like her, man. He really don't. And he going to try to cash out. He going to try to get some money. So it's two things, see. He can market Valentina, okay? He can market Valentina. So he can sit there and say, well, you know what? Yeah, man. I think we can do something with Valentina. We can get this Shevchenko girl. We can, try to market her real good. But then, okay, well, I got to deal with Amanda again. Damn it. Okay. Well, let me sell Amanda off as a villain. Okay, let me just sell off as a villain, and then let's see what happens. I mean, he got to think of something, man.
He's gonna try to probably put Holly Holm and Amanda Nunes in there and try to sell it as the two women that freaking knocked out Ronda Rousey.
That's the sell. You said it. You're so smart. You just said it. The selling point for that fight is they both with the Ronda Rousey defeats. I think that's going to be the angle they work, which is smart. That's the angle I would work. But I was going to say as it relates to Holly and Amanda in a fight against each other. I think if we look at Holly when Holly looks her best, I can definitely see how people avail would think that Holly could do some things in that fight. But when Holly looks her best is when people don't cut off the ring on her. When Holly can escape to the left, when she can escape to the right. But Amanda Nunes is great at cutting off the octagon. She can do that. And I think if you close that distance on Holly, she gets a little more pensive. She draws up a little bit more. And I think Amanda can get her on the ground. And I think that's what the disadvantage would be. But I don't think Amanda would just let Holly float around the octagon. When Holly's at her best is when she can escape stage left, when she can escape stage right, stay up on her toes. I don't see Amanda letting her do that. That's just.
And that's what I said. She has to take Holly to the ground. She can't. I don't believe that she can knock Holly. I don't believe that. I just don't believe that. I think she has to take her to the ground like she did Jermaine.
Yeah.
So you think Holly's
they're too good of strikers. You have to take them to the ground.
She just played
so you
chess.
believe Holly?
She just played chess with the master chess player.
Yeah, and she didn't knock her out. She took her to the ground.
Yeah, because I mean, so look at the fight just now. I guess of Shevchenko. You knew she really wasn't going to outpoint Shevchenko because she didn't. I don't care what anybody says. She did not outpoint her. She did not outstrike her. So what is the one thing that she could do was take her down, and that is what she said. She says, "I knew that I needed to take her down so that I could win the round." So that's all she did. She was just being smart about it. It wasn't because she was a better fighter. I truly don't believe that. You know, she just said, "I needed to take that takedown," and that's what she did. And it was the last round, and that is the one thing that sticks in the judge's mind.
That takedown, you're right.
Fight. I give it to her. She won. If Amanda is still saying what she's saying, she feel like she's clean out the division. Ball up, get some balls, go fight Cyborg.
It was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
All she said is, "I cleaned out this division," when she really hasn't. But if you feel like that, grow some balls because you want them anyway, and go fight Cyborg.
Oh man, he's going hard on it.
Yeah, she had no problem. She had no problem fighting GDR. She's like, "Oh, I beat that girl already. I can go ahead and beat her again." But then when it was Cyborg that came back onto the roster, she's like, "Well, I'm gonna need some more time. Don't get me wrong.
A year.
That's smart.
A year.
Don't get me wrong. Okay, you want to be smart about it. Okay." But I think it's funny how she can.
I think another thing that happens when we talk about who's the actual better fighter, I think anybody, all of us, I'm listening to you guys. You guys know a lot more about me than MMA. But one thing that happened is we all know, I think everybody would say A to Z, Valentina is the technically better fighter. But if you look at combat sports, it goes back in the days of boxing and MMA. The better fighter doesn't always win when they match up like that. And tonight could have went either way. So I'm giving Amanda credit, but if they would have called a split decision for Valentina, I'd have been cool with that too. But sometimes just because you're better a technical fighter, sometimes the other fighter just makes the water muddy. They just muddy up the water. They take you down. They make it that kind of fight. So I think anybody would say Valentina's the better fighter. But for whatever reason, she gives Valentina issues with Valentina because we keep saying Amanda can't get a clear-cut win over Valentina, which she can't. But Valentina, as great as she is, she can't dominate Amanda in a way to where we can say, yes, she can beat Amanda. So that's how these two styles match up, I think.
Well, that's because the Valentina is way too technical. She's not going to go in there and muddy the waters, like you said. She's very, very technical, and that was the one thing that Holly Holm said, because Holly Holm actually picked Valentina to win this fight, because she was going to be technical about this. But I think that Amanda's team definitely looked at that one point that everybody was talking about, which was her gas tank, and she didn't go in there and just started swinging like crazy like she did last time. Or even like she did against Ronda Rousey and she did against Cheesecake. Those are two completely different fighters. She knew that she was able to beat them on her feet. She couldn't do that to Valentina. Nope. You know, so, which is the one thing that a lot of people fail to see. It's just a stylistic match that they have. Is the fact that she knew she could go in there because she said, oh, I fought Ronda Rousey with the sinus issue. Well, yeah, of course, she knew she didn't have to go in there 100% like she did with Valentina, because she knew she could just go ahead and knock her on her feet, you know? So it's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, come on. Yeah.
Yep, I think the same.
That's
I think
right.
if you're going to beat Valentina, if you're Amanda and her team, you have to muddy the water, because if you... Well, I was actually surprised Amanda played, like Coach keeps saying, she played chess with her tonight. I was actually impressed by that. I thought if Amanda tried to fight that style of fight, Valentina would clearly beat her. So I got to give Amanda a little props, even though I think Valentina's striking was a lot more significant. But
Yeah.
I was surprised that she could even compete at that style of fight with Valentina. It was a surprise.
She really did try to hang in there, but I mean, the whole crowd was booing, like, okay, we need more action, we need more action. That's because both of them were trying to, you know, play that chess game, trying to see who was going to make the wrong move. But
It was a little too much for me. It was almost like too much respect.
Yeah. I just kept focusing on Amanda sticking that hand out. I'm like, stop doing that with your fingers. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. She was doing it a lot.
It's almost like it's instinctive now, because they've been doing it so long, and see, they've been able to get away with it.
True.
And see, that's a new rule change. It's instinctive. So I don't even think Amanda was doing it purposely. It's instinctive. Like she was doing that against Ronda Rousey. You know, I mean, she's always done that. Everybody's always done that. So.
Well, even Joanna.
Yeah, and I think that's why Big John McCarthy kind of was lenient. He was very lenient because it didn't cause an eye poke, and he was real lenient because he know the fighters are really this rule, man. See, you think you've been doing MMA for 20 years or so, and you've been allowed to do it for 20 years. It's a habit, you know.
Yeah. Those habits. We saw that with Conor McGregor when he couldn't stop hitting Floyd in the back of the head. He wasn't doing it on purpose. It was just coming out of it. Sorry. I didn't mean to bring it up. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Those punches, oh my God.
So
he just kept hitting the back of the head.
So let me ask each one of y'all this, okay? Let me ask like realistically, okay? And a couple of guys in the comment section asking, and we'll start with you, Guitar Babe. Who do you think deserves a title shot next against Amanda Nunes? Because we know it's not going to be Valentina unless Dana White just veto everything. But who do you think, and this for everybody, who do you think deserves a title shot next, and why?
Technically, I can't say Holly Holm because she's like what 1-4 in her last fight, and so I'm gonna go with Raquel Pennington. Like realistically, I think she deserves a title shot. I mean, Amanda, as I know, I'm disappointed with the result. She beat her twice now. And I think Valentina, because she's been beaten twice now, is going to have to work her way back up. But according to, like, from what I've seen, I have to give it to Pennington. I think she deserves it. You know, like, I think that's long overdue.
Okay. All right, Eric.
I'm gonna say Pennington on merit, who deserves, but I'm gonna throw a wild card in here just because of this, and I know deserves Pennington, but I'm gonna say Kat Zingano, and I know this probably gonna trip people out.
I like that too.
Oh Lord.
Because of what she did to Amanda.
Man.
I think that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a wild card pick, but I think that holds some weight here because of what she did to Amanda. I know she doesn't. I think Raquel Pennington deserves it, but I'm gonna say Kat Zingano. I think you can hype that fight based on their last fight.
From what it sounds like, I don't think Amanda wants to fight Kat Zingano again.
She doesn't. She won't even say it. I heard her in an interview about a week ago.
She's never even said she wants to fight her when Kat has called her out.
There you go. You're talking now.
She won't even mess with it.
You're talking right now. You straight. You keeping it real because I heard her in the interview and she said we've moved past that. She didn't say that she wanted to go back and avenge that loss. She said we've moved past that. Come on now. Fight Kat. Right? Fight Kat. That's what I say.
I mean, you're a fighting champion. Fight.
Yeah, make up for that loss. If you
fight, if you're a champion, fight whoever. You know, like you shouldn't be afraid of. You know, like I said, you're a fighting champion. Then you need to fight whoever is thrown at you, regardless. Like, don't do this pick and choose thing.
Well,
we've moved past, or I think she should be next. Like, just fight whoever.
Wait a minute. So y'all talking about the same Cat Zingano that Duck Mari Reyno that's been on the shelf that's been on the shelf for 8 months? Oh, okay. Y'all talking about that Cat Zingano?
Get us, coach. Get us, coach.
Oh, yeah.
The same Cat Zingano that's been on the shelf, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
Let's stop.
I mean, now she talking about Amanda gonna duck her. How she gonna explain ducking Mari Reyno?
That's true, coach.
How in the heck is she gonna explain that?
Hey, coach, did she ever give a
real
reason
in
for
the
that?
UFC.
Oh, do what?
Did she ever give a reason for that, Doug?
Who, Cat Zingano?
Did she ever give an excuse for why she didn't fight Marion?
Man, crickets.
I don't think that was ever really put out in the public. I think that was more Miriam kind of giving that inside information to the coach.
Yeah.
I mean, but you know, the telltale
wants
signs.
a-
Listen, the telltale signs. If somebody done duck somebody and if they healthy, the telltale signs is if they don't fight in a long time, that normally means that the UFC they've offered a fight that the fighter just don't want to fight for various reasons. And see, you got to understand, Marion is ranked number 11. Okay, that's a big risk, seeing as Cat is ranked number 7. See, all Cat need is about 2 more wins. Okay, that's all she need, and she can legitimately probably have a title shot right in front of her face. So you know, what is she gonna do? So is she gonna fight Marion, ranked number 11, who real dangerous and could probably finish you at any time because she is dangerous, or are you gonna wait, buy your time, and you know wait it out as long as you have to see if they'll put you in there with somebody who is within the top 10 that's gonna make it worth your while. See, when you don't fight a top 10 fighter, it's not worth their while to a lot of these fighters. So the fact that Sara McMann fought, you know, Ketlen Vieira, that's kind of good because Sara, they scouted Ketlen Vieira. They probably thought, okay, this is somebody that she's a striker, so I'm good with strikers. I can take the striker down, and I can have an advantage. And all these managers and fighters, a lot of them, they want an advantage. A lot of them do. So I mean, I don't know. So why would Amanda fight Cat Zingano? I mean, honestly, think about it. Why would she fight her? She should fight her. I want to see her, you know, try to avenge the loss. I do, because Cat Zingano whooped her ass. So I mean, I want to see that fight, you know. But this ain't the same Cat Zingano. This a Cat Zingano who got her ass whooped by Juliana Pena.
Yeah.
I mean, it's this the same Cat Zingano who ducked Mari Reyno. So I don't know. Do she really deserve a title shot? I mean, for money purposes, yeah. You know, if it's a money thing that they trying to sell it, yeah, you can sell it. Yeah, you could. But I don't know how it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I started to see Cat Zingano in a different light. Today I saw her photography. I think it was called that on Bypass. I don't know if you guys have seen that episode of hers when she's talking about her husband's when she committed suicide and everything that he's been, you know, everything that she kind of went through with him. So I don't know if any of you guys have seen that.
I haven't seen it yet.
No. Okay, so you really get to see her like on a different light. You know, so you know, would I think it would be feasible for her to go for a title shot? Who knows? Maybe. Okay. You never know. You never know. Dana is all about, you know, this whole money-making fights lately, even with Holm, McGregor, Nate Diaz 3. Like, are you kidding me? Go defend your freaking belt. But you know, so who knows? It might be a money fight. I don't know. Either that or Holly Holm. But I think I have to agree with the other lady here on the panel and just say, on merit, it would have to be Raquel Pennington. I mean, she's got four fight win streak, and the last one was Misha Tate. Okay. So she is deserving to go in there and do that. But you know, I don't know. I think if Cat Zingano comes back, I think we're gonna see her definitely in a different light, and you know, she's gonna come back very differently. She's been out for a while, and it's been for a reason. That's a lot to get over.
Absolutely.
Okay, Mr. Jimmy J. Smooth. Hold on, I ain't heard from Jimmy in a little while. Jimmy J.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just listening to everybody, but I'm with everybody else. Well, I'm with the last lady, I should say, with Raquel Pennington. She's been on the 4-fight winning streak. Everybody else is pretty much one step from a putty patroller status on a 2-fight losing streak. That's in the top 5, I should say. So Pennington should get the nod over everybody else. But if Kat Zingano won a 3rd straight fight so she can be on that putty patroller status, then hey, let her go and get her ass knocked out.
Putty patrol. I hear you.
Okay, guys. So here's what we do now, man. I guess we get to this part of it, man. Yeah, I think this is something Eric like to do, man. Comments, man.
You know I love it.
Okay, man. Let's get some of these comments, and then I don't know, just randomly somebody just answered. Let's see.
Okay.
All right, so Eric, you shoot, man.
Let me see. I saw somebody. I think they were joking here a while ago. I think TJ. I see it was kidding. Somebody said Ronda Rousey should get the fight. I was getting ready to say put him out the chat, but then I think they were joking on that one. You saw what happened. Come on now.
No. Okay, no, man.
They brought up Juliana, coach. What do y'all think about that? They said Juliana Payne should get it. What do you think about that?
I think I'm gonna drop the mic. I think somebody else can answer that one. Yeah, okay. Good tar, babe. All right, wait a minute. I think a troll got her. All right, wait a minute. Let's find the troll that took her. Let's see. Good tar, babe. Did the trolls get you? I mean, did somebody get you? Is she still there?
I think she might have got disconnected, coach.
Darn trolls. All right, I'm gonna get these trolls for this. Okay. Okay. How about you, Jimmy J?
What was the question? I need to make sure I understand the question.
Eric said, "Does Juliana Pena? You think she deserves a shot at the title?"
Oh, a commenter said that. I didn't say that.
No. Oh, it was a comment. I'm sorry, Eric. Eric read a comment of the troll, and well, that's just the way that is.
Juliana Pena deserve a title shot? I think she needs to win another fight. That's just my personal opinion.
All right.
Win another. Yeah.
All right. The talented Lavelle Williams.
As far as Juliana goes, Juliana is right there for a title shot. She's definitely right there because she was on a 4 or 5 win streak.
Four.
Before she lost to Valentina. So it isn't like she's running around losing. Truth be told, I think it's either her or Raquel, just to add some fresh blood in the scene.
Mm-hmm.
One of the two.
Yeah, because Amanda hasn't fought either of them.
Yeah, that's true. And Juliana wasn't fighting that bad against Valentina before she lost. She wasn't looking horrible.
No, if they was, it's between the two in my opinion. Like if they were to give it to the two, and the thing that Juliana had a #1 contenders fight. If you want to bring that up, they didn't they could have just gave her Amanda, considering the fact she was on a 4-5 win streak. But I mean, I don't know. Rocky. Who
is breathing so hard on their microphone?
I did hear that. I heard that. I thought somebody fell asleep, actually. I said somebody sound like Darth Vader over there.
Let me see. I hope it ain't me. No, it's not me. I did that on purpose. Might be Good Tar Babe. I think she's asleep.
That might be what happened. She might have faded out on it. Come on, Guitar Babe. Come back to it.
Guitar Babe. I might have to mute.
Are we bored?
Don't do us like that, Guitar Babe. Don't do us like that, Guitar Babe.
If they want, here's the idea, guys and guys and ladies. If they want to give Holly the shot, how about this? Holly and Amanda on the same card. Holly and Amanda in the main event, or Amanda and Holly in the main event, and Juliana versus Raquel in the co-main, and the winner gets the winner.
That's not fair to Juliana. She's already fought in a #1 contenders fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, who the hell is Holly beat? Holly ain't beat nobody, man. Holly, and people, here you go again, hating on Holly. Here you go again. Shut up. It's just nobody hating on Holly. I mean, she beat Betchko Hill. She was ranked number 9th at the time, and now she's in a title shot. I don't want to see it. Okay, I don't want to see it. You know what? Holly need to earn her stripes.
Who do you think Holly needs to be, Coach? I heard you say that a lot. Who can Holly? She needs to be somebody legit like who to get back there for you?
See, first of all, she should have been out of. I think she should. She should be ranked number 10 because of the 2 losses at bantamweight. Because people seem to well, you can't count the fight against Jermaine Durand to me, so don't count that. Okay. So I ain't gonna count that one. Okay, we'll let that go. Okay.
All right.
But she's got 2 bona fide losses. I don't care. We can say the opponents were great opponents. Yep. Okay. Yeah. But she lost. Okay. And while you got Juliana Pena winning, okay, and she losing, she need to be ranked number 10. And the person, I mean, she probably need to work her way up, man. She can fight somebody like an Alexis Davis, Yeah, I mean, jump in on that. That'll be a good matchup. That'll be a real good matchup. Work your way up. Okay. Rematch with Marion. Okay, you got, who else down there, man? You got oh man, my brain going my game
Ketlen Vieira.
Yeah, well, she ranked number 13. I'm sure I think she's gonna be in the top 10, on Monday. Yeah, she gonna. And the rematch with Marion, I almost thought, why didn't she get the rematch? How come Marion couldn't get a rematch with Holly Holm, but Betch Correa got the fight? I still never got that because them two had a draw. So I'm like, okay, God, dog. I mean, I would probably go the route of an Alexis Davis. That I think it's a good matchup. Her and Kat Zingano, that'll be a good match too. I mean, her and Kat Zingano. And then you got homegirl Liz, with the muscles, man. She been, AWOL. So don't nobody really know where she at. Yeah. She already lost to Jermaine, so it ain't no sense in trying to fight Jermaine at bantamweight again. So I mean, there it is right there, man. Alexis Davis, Liz, or Kat Zingano.
I'd like to see her and Kat. I think that'd be a good one too. I like Alexis Davis first, but after that, I'd like to see Kat if they can't do that. Holly and Kat will sell well too, I think.
Yeah, the fight in February.
Holly's what again?
Holly and Kat was already supposed to fight, but then they offered Holly Jermaine, and she took Jermaine.
Yeah, Holly and Kat I think they could put some selling power behind that. They would do their thing and make up the posters and stuff. I think that would be a pretty good one to see. I don't know, who do you guys got in that one? Who do you guys have in Holly versus Kat?
Holly.
You got Holly?
Yeah, I think Holly will win that, just like I think Holly will blow through Alexis.
Okay.
No arguments here.
Alexis couldn't get Cindy Dandenois out of here. You not getting.
Yeah, she looked really stiff. She looked really stiff.
You can't get Cindy out. You're not getting Holly out.
Wait a minute. There's a lot of people who couldn't get Cindy out of there. Hold on. Megan Anderson couldn't get out of there. I'm just trying to say.
That's at 145, Coach.
How we gonna explain that one, man? Come on. Come on. Cindy Dandenois submitted Megan Anderson. Submit her.
But you're talking about Megan. That's nothing compared to Alexis Davis. Come on. You are so heavy on resume.
Come on.
Alexis Davis don't stand a chance with Holly Holm. He just doesn't.
What? She almost a complete fighter, man. Come on, man.
Come on, Coach. Keep it real. She was struggling with Cindy.
I don't want to call it a struggle. All Cindy did was take her down, man. Alexis led at the more effective strikes. Yeah, she just laid on her, man. Like they was, I don't know, just talking to each other down there, man. I mean, that's all she did.
But Coach, she's not laying on Holly like that. That's not happening.
Look, Alexis Davis.
You never know.
Her BJJ skills are good. And I'm going to be honest, Cindy Dandenois, she came in like completely out of shape for this fight. She came in like she really wasn't in the shape. But the Cindy Dandenois in the past, the girl can submit you. She can't strike. She can't strike worth a darn, but she can submit. The ground game is her thing, okay? That's why so many people, she's hard to finish. You ask any opponent, she's very hard to finish because when she's on the ground, she can lay there and she can position herself so you can't get up. And
Coach,
that's a skill set.
I hate to say this, Coach, and I don't normally talk about my boo like this, but Ronda was a ground specialist too.
I mean,
got knocked out.
I mean, now was she a ground specialist or did she specialize in one thing when she on the ground? That's what I gotta ask you.
Exactly. That's a good point, right?
Was she an armbar specialist or a ground specialist?
You know what specialist she was, but you know what that head kick heard around the world did. Knocked their ass on into retirement.
Yes.
You gotta love LaBelle, man.
Oh my God.
And I think the same thing will happen with Alexis or Cindy if they try to fight Holly. They going to sleep.
Alexis is a warrior, man. This girl.
Alexis is really good on the ground. Don't get me wrong. Like I've been following Alexis for a while, but I just don't think she has the striking. No.
If
But
they
Lavelle,
don't have,
I'm gonna give you a leg up, Lavelle, because you know, I don't know if you remember though. Now this the one, Ronda knocked out Alexis, the fastest knockout in Ronda's career. Okay,
14 seconds. I know.
the fastest knockout in Ronda's career. But I'm gonna tell you, all them girls, they fought Ronda. They was reckless, man. They just go in there and throw their whole game plan out because they thought they saw an opportunity, man. And Ronda just grabbed them and
she hit her with that right hand. It followed with the left knee. Judo flip. It was over. 14 seconds.
punched her in the face or had in the head, like punching her in the head. That was funny. That was kind of funny. It like an old school street fight, man. Got somebody in the on the head like and punching them in the head.
I think Holly's next fight should be Liz Carmouche.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
That'd be very competitive.
Yeah, that's a
okay.
And I would give Kat Alexis, Holly Liz, Valentina Sarah, Amanda Juliana. That's what I would.
No, you're gonna include Raquel in there. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you didn't even mention Raquel, bro.
Because I said out of the two, Raquel and Juliana, that those two are the ones that I feel like deserve the title shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
And since Juliana already fought a number one contender fight, she had to fight a number one contender fight. Raquel has not fought a number one contender fight. So it would be unfair in my eye to just give Raquel the same. They both were both on a four win streak. But Valentina had to fight Juliana. Like, who is Raquel going to fight to get the number one contender spot? I feel like just go ahead and get Juliana's crying ass out the way, and then go ahead and get Raquel. That way, Raquel will have a little more time to get her arm all the way healed, so she could be at her best against Amanda.
Well, I guess she could do that. I mean, her last fight was against Misha Tate. She was the former champion.
I mean, you can't go right. I don't think you could go wrong giving Raquel or Juliana the fight. I would just get Juliana's stuff out of here. She cried too much. She talked too much. Just go ahead and let Amanda knock her head off and call it a day.
I don't think that Holly deserves a title shot quite yet. I think she
not yet.
Really have another fight. I mean, even the first time that when she fought Ronda Rousey, she only had 2 fights in the UFC, and one was a split decision. So
that's true. That's true.
That's very true. Ronda got knocked out. She
does. I mean, she's got a name though. She's got a name though, so I can see why they would give her a title shot because she does have a name.
Just Ronda Rousey. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, how long are you going to be riding on that train? It's like, oh, she beat Ronda Rousey. Like, how long ago? And then she's had 3 losses after that.
Holly needs a couple more.
She can ride as long as she can ride till the wheels fall off. That's what I think. That's what she's gonna do. That's what it looks like.
I know.
Unfortunately, to Dana White, you know, he doesn't care. You got the look. You're getting a title shot. You know.
That's what it's about. Yeah. That's what it's about.
Well, I think a lot of the lights lately have to do with that. They're all money fights. All of them are. It's just sad. It's just really sad.
It's just the state of women's the state that women's MMA is in a state that it has never been before. So everybody's running around like a chicken with their head cut off, trying to find the next big thing and trying to figure out what to do. Who's more marketable than who? What's the big fights? And truth be told, there was only one star. Truth be told, they don't have a total package. Trash talk, look, everything, and that's why I feel like it's in the state that it's in. But they should learn from this situation that you can't just market one look. You have to be able to market each person in each different way. Amanda, yes, you can market her as a villain. I can't stand her, so I want to see her get beat. So I'm gonna order all the pay-per-views, and then you could do the same thing with whoever. Holly, okay, the good girl, the blonde hair, blue eyes, Valentina, the assassin. Like, you can market people. They just being lazy. They don't want to. And I hate to say it, Juliana may not can fight, but she's beautiful.
And she can sell a fight. She can talk her way into a fight. She can talk her way into an ass whooping. She can talk her way out of an ass whooping. I mean, Juliana can talk, man. I'm telling you.
Well, she really did talk herself into that. When she did that interview, and she was saying how she knew how to beat Amanda, and it was just going to be like.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
She was really selling herself on that one.
Just like she said, she gonna bludgeon Valentina to death.
Yes.
Yeah.
Smash her like mashed potatoes or something.
Yeah. If she could fight, she would be the #1 star, I think.
You know.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think she really thinks she can beat Amanda.
No, but like most of these girls, most of these girls know they can't beat certain fighters. Like Kat, she knows she can't beat Chris, but at the end of the day, it's about money. It's about money at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Hey, Kat damn near pushing it. Her career's almost over. Sarah's and them, their career almost over. If I was Sara McMann and Kat I'd be calling out big names too. I need a big check so I can go sit down.
Yeah, so I can sit my ass down somewhere for somebody to knock me out.
Beat the winner. She said she could beat the winner of Shevchenko too. Like
what?
Now.
Who said that?
Well, she said that because that was after she beat what's her name, Gina.
Oh yeah,
Gina Mazzani.
She said something like,
Jenny.
She said, "I'll beat the winner of Nunes and Shevchenko or something." Shot after that, and I'm like, "You're not going to beat either one."
Yeah, she beat her.
There is no one that can beat Valentina but Amanda. I don't see no one else in the division being able to beat her.
Yeah, I mean, Sara McMann beat her. Right? Yeah, she got her ass beat by Ketlen Vieira. That's what happened to Sara McMann. Sara McMann took that ass whooping like a G too. Oh man, yeah, I think I'm in rare form, man. God Almighty, it's late. And I said 4 cuss words. I'm good.
I know you.
I done said 4, y'all. That's man.
That's your weekly quote.
I'm surprised I'm still awake, but then again, I just left the bar. So it was bad. I actually, this is awful, but I left my friend behind.
Oh.
With this guy she was talking to, and I didn't want to deal with it, so I left.
No.
Better call and check on him.
I already told her I wanted to leave, and she wouldn't leave, so.
Ain't no sense in being hard-headed out there. Ain't no sense in being hard-headed. Just let them go and hit somebody crack upside the head with a bottle. Hey, ain't your fault.
Oh, Coach, you need to go to bed, Coach. Coach, you up too late, man.
I know.
Yeah, Coach, man. They get into a little fight, bro.
She's still blowing my phone up. I'm like, I'm not answering this.
She might be in trouble.
You gotta answer it, yeah.
I'm already an hour away, man. I'm already almost home.
Yep,
I still would want to know if she's okay. Come on.
Well, here's the thing. Like, there was other people from our team at the bar there, too, so.
Just check on her, just to be safe.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to, like, answer, and then she starts, like.
Shoot a text message.
But, I don't know.
I
made it very clear I wanted to go, and she kept saying, "Oh, just wait a minute." So I waited, and she wanted to argue with this guy she was talking to that was there, and I'm like, I'm not having this.
Well,
I'm ready to go. And
you know what arguing leads to.
That's right.
You need to ask Jimmy J. Smooth how to deal with that domestic violence, man. He's got a foolproof plan. You know, with those domestic disputes.
Jimmy, tell us what's.
Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Jimmy J. Smooth, man. Y'all gotta subscribe, man. His channel is good, man. He talk about a lot of stuff, man. A lot of good stuff. I listen to it, man. I be listening to it. You know, whenever he put a video up, I'm listening. Him and Eric. I listen to Eric's channel too, man. Y'all gotta subscribe to Eric. Eric gonna be like a big mega channel, man. Man, in 1 year, man.
Thank you, Coach. We hoping and appreciate that. Jimmy, do I get to your channel by typing in just like it sounds? Jimmy J. Is it Smooth with a V or TH?
V.
So SMOOVE?
Correct. Absolutely correct, sir.
All right, I will be going to subscribe tonight.
If you deal with 78 Sports TV, then you definitely gonna like him, you know.
Yeah, I love 78. Yes, that's true. So we'll be doing that.
Yeah,
well, Coach,
man.
I promised that I would be off here by midnight. I love talking to you guys. We'll be talking again soon. I'm gonna have to sign out of here. I made a promise I'd jump off by midnight, so I'll be on the next one. Y'all stop hating on Casagano. I still love y'all though. I'll talk to y'all on the next one.
Stay in school. Stay in school, sir. Stay in school.
Hey, just
All right.
for all you diehard Valentina fans, still have hope. There's still the flyweight division.
That's right.
You know,
That's
she
right.
can go down there. You
That's
know,
right.
which I think, you know what, which I think is good. You know, she's a natural flyweight.
I agree.
Small for 135. So, I mean, there's hope there. I think she can become the champion there. So there's still hope.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm trying to like think positive because I really wanted her to win tonight, and unfortunately that didn't happen.
Yeah, I'm waiting on the UFC to sign Antonina.
Oh, she's good.
That's our hope. Oh well. Oh man, God no. I tell y'all, boy, it's been fun with y'all. It's been fun with y'all tonight. Wild is still going. You know, I don't know. Wild is could grieve, girl. You can go. You can go. You can go. You got the energy of a 10-year-old. That's good.
I'm still young, okay.
You know. Let me.
That and I think because I've had some drinks and I've been pumped and I'm still pumped because I think this is BS. And so I'm like not ready to go to bed yet.
Yeah. And I guess before we go, Dan trying to give us. It's sad that I won't cover the Rockhold Branch fight.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just. Hey, look, man, I did good, sir. I covered Gilbert Melendez, and I covered. Dang, see, who was that? They got knocked out. Yeah, hey man, I covered Gilbert Melendez. Stop crying.
Hey, y'all. I knew it was something that I had to say, but I was so caught up in my emotion. But no, I'm so glad you just said what you said, Coach, because this is real. Now, you know, every BW3s and every sports bar was getting ready to order the UFC fight when Demetrius and Ray Borg was the main on the card, right?
Yeah.
I kid you not. As soon as they got canceled, no sports bar, no BW3s, no anywhere had the fight planned for Valentina and Nunes. So when you come on this channel that's dedicated to women's MMA and you ask him to cover a man's fight, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Okay. God bless him. God bless him. God bless. You know, I always tell them guys to make some videos, or they do it, but they don't want to make no videos. So I stopped doing that argument. I stopped calling these guys out for debates. I ain't gonna do that no more because they don't want to come for no debate. You know.
I mean, not one place in the whole city of Charlotte had that fight going. But when I called them yesterday, the day before yesterday, when they thought Demetrius was headlining, everyone said they was ordering. But today, when I went to a few of them, not one person. I just came home and ordered it on my own. That's terrible. That is terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Like, that really made me sit down and think. I sat in the car, like, I just could not believe it. And I asked the last, I said, so why did you guys cancel? Oh, because Nunes and Shevchenko is the main event now. I said, so why would you cancel?
Sad.
Why would you cancel? She said, because they're the main event.
They're probably casual fans, you know. They don't appreciate technical fighting.
Exactly.
Yeah, these people on crack. You know, they smoked up some they smoked some good stuff, you know, and they didn't give any of us any of that good stuff that they were smoking. But they smoked it all for themselves, and it's just not fair, you know. So
it's bad though. Like when you think about that, that's
like none of my teammates. Like I was talking about the fight, and like none of them knew who they were, and I'm just like, but they knew who Ronda Rousey was, but like they didn't know who Valentina or Amanda Nunes was. So I'm just kind of like, wow. And they didn't know why I was so disappointed tonight.
This is my only outlet. This is my only outlet as well. So I totally understand you.
Yeah, this is my only outlet too, y'all. So I'm good. So I guess it's our outlet. We just speak on it. So it's cool. I mean, it's been fun tonight, guys. It's been good. You know, we definitely got a positive atmosphere, so I like it. You know, I like talking to y'all.
Even the comments were good.
Yeah, the comments were surprisingly good because last night it was a little crazy. It was crazy. It was real crazy. I mean, I mean, it was like wars, man, battle royals going in there. I'm like, man, what the heck going on with these folks, man? Good grief. But it was kind of funny. I think Eric, I think you were, Eric gone. Eric done already disappeared, buddy. Eric don't play. When he said he got to go, he got to go. But yeah, it was lit. It was lit last night. I was like, crap. I said, I don't know how I can keep reading these comments, man, because I was laughing.
They know you're a diehard Valentina fan, and just with the results tonight, I guess they were really curious.
Yeah. But I was more shocked when Black Heavyweight fan. He was mad. He said Amanda didn't win.
Like what?
No, he really did. He was serious. He said, man,
he really didn't think that Amanda won.
Yeah. He didn't think she won. I thought he was just messing with me.
Wow.
But you know, he's an older gentleman, and he's a truck driver. So you know, most older people they ain't gonna lie about it. He ain't lying about it.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed that too. Like, fans of Amanda, and they didn't think Amanda won.
Man,
I don't know.
She got booed.
She did.
She did. Yeah.
She did.
Boo, boo.
You know what? This reminds me of, the Holly and Jermaine Durandame fight. Like, Jermaine got booed, but legit, I actually thought Jermaine won the fight.
She did. She
got booed because of those illegal shots. That's why.
But
nah, they probably would have booed Jermaine. Cause they was already talking junk about her before this fight went down. They was already they was getting on her, calling all kind of talking about her sexual orientation, which I don't know. I don't get down with that, man. People, I don't know. People always want to judge people, but then they can't wipe the coal out their own eyes, you know.
I didn't see why people were booing her. I don't know if I think they were more so booing her, not so much that they thought that Holly won, but because of those extra shots, you know. But
see, you know, they booed Tyron Woodley for no reason. I mean, I'm serious. They booed him for no reason. They were booing Amanda. They booed Amanda when she beat Misha, when she beat Ronda. Boy, them boos came in, boy, hard when she beat Misha Tate.
Yeah, I mean, I'm clearly not a fan of Amanda. Like, I have to be honest. Like, she's not a fighter I really can say I like, but I can't discredit her fighting.
Man.
I think really overall, and I can honestly tell you, just from speaking from people that don't follow MMA, she's just not a very likable. She doesn't have a likable personality about her.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with her being gay or whatever. Because to me, at the end of the day, does it really matter who you sleep with? I mean, is that anybody's business? At the end of the day, she goes and does her job. And that's it. She's a fighter. That is why we follow her. That's why we know of her. We don't know of her because she's a lesbian. I mean, come on, get over that. But when I talked even to a couple of folks that I had here for the fight, it's like they just didn't like her because of her personality. She just doesn't have a likable personality. That's she's not very relatable. And even myself. Even myself, I just don't care for her. I just don't.
Well, and here's it. I actually.
But see, okay.
I actually liked Amanda before she became champion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I actually didn't mind her, and then I think it was after she became champion, something about her changed, and it was a little off.
Even Nina said that. Yeah. Even Nina said it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nina needs to quit saying anything. That's all she does is says this and says that.
Yes, Lord.
Oh my God! I was at the bar tonight watching the UFC prelims, and she was being interviewed, and I just sat there and I thought, I don't care what you have to say.
Nina seemed like that type person, man, that be in charge of Amanda finances, and she'll tell Amanda, hey, we got $50,000 in the bank account, but
she wants her money.
It'd be $5,000 in an account, or something like that, man. She seemed like the type that's controlling, real control.
I think she just wants Amanda's money.
No, she just wants Amanda's life and career.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, she wants that too.
Yep.
But
she already got the money.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
I think she's rubbing off on her right now. Like not because she beat Ronda Rousey. I almost feel like she's rubbing off on her now.
Yeah, and Nina got a fight coming up though against
Who is it?
Angela
Angela Hill?
Oh, Angela Hill. Yeah.
Well, that's an ass whooping that's gonna be happening in the books, buddy, because that ass whooping finna be secured too. That's finna be.
Are you sure? Are you sure though, Coach?
Yeah.
Because like I thought Nina was gonna be the first to beat Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
Who said who said Nina was gonna do that?
What?
Amanda.
I don't know. She said she was gonna. Like
Amanda,
you mentioned that she was gonna be. The,
Oh yeah, Amanda said that. That's true.
oh okay,
Amanda.
yeah. Amanda said that she was gonna be the first one to beat her.
Yeah, right. And
I wish they would put her in there.
Yeah, she'd be the first one to beat her. Yeah, and a possum don't piss on the side of the road. Right. Right.
I want to see Valentina and Joanna Jędrzejczyk fight. I think that'll be a good fight.
It's gonna happen sooner than you think.
It'll happen.
And now that you know what? I think the UFC it's still a lot for Valentina to do. Now they got to figure out what they're gonna do with Amanda because Valentina dropped to 125. No one can beat her. No one. No one can beat her. So the only thing you can do is boast up Joanna. That's it.
Yeah, that's really bad.
And she can't even beat her. But the good thing about that fight can make a ton of money. A ton.
Juliana Pena wants to drop down to 125 and try to have a shot at the title there. I'm like,
okay.
Thinking in my head, Valentina is going to be there too. Like,
these people are in trouble because Valentina, her whole plan was to go to 125, and Antonina is going to 135. They get ready to be in trouble.
Yeah, I think out of the two technicians, I actually always thought Antonina was a better technician. Or no, Valentina is more defensive. Antonina is more offensive. Like Antonina's going to strike more.
And she's bigger. Like, yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yep. Easy work.
So Amanda isn't done seeing the Shevchenko. It's just which one. Antonina coming next, and she sweep out the division.
How much longer is Amanda actually going to fight?
Probably about 2 years. That's what she said.
That's another thing that I've also thought about because she mentioned she only had maybe 2-3 more fights left after she beat Ronda. She expressed wanting to start a family with Nina. That's why I'm just kind of like, how much more longer is she actually going to fight?
And I think if that hunger has already left her with what Nina said already, she had that moment where it was pretty much done. She was like, okay, I did what I had to do, and that was that. So if like Dana always said, if people think about retiring, then you should just retire. So Amanda, that's already been.
I mean, she's
like, I have my house.
To
Yeah, she's like, I have my house. I have everything that I've ever wanted. Yeah, she's just going to want to get Nina pregnant.
And with this victory over Valentina, who is like,
where's Jimmy?
Like that's her second victory over her. It's like, what else can she? Like, I don't feel like she's going to be hungry to want to feel like she has to prove anything else.
No. If anything, she's going to try to do it for somebody else.
I don't even think it's about proving anything. I think she get ready to have a lot of pressure on her back from the UFC. Somebody got to fight Cyborg. Somebody got.
I think that's where they're headed to.
Yeah. Somebody has to fight Chris, and you or Holly, one of y'all fighting her. But now all of a sudden your leg hurt.
Yeah. But Jimmy. Man. I gotta ask you about this, okay?
What is wrong with her leg?
Okay.
I probably what's wrong with her leg. She she was doing the stanky leg, and that's what she was trying to do, the stanky leg, after the fight was over. But Jimmy, I gotta ask you, man. You gotta give me your honest opinion, man. What happened to Roman Chocolito Gonzalez? What happened to this? Hey, ain't this the dude that they say that he was number one?
Yeah, pound for pound. He's number one pound for pound for getting pounded on his damn head tonight. That's what pound for pound status was on tonight.
Oh boy. I was hoping he get beat. I was hoping that guy beat, because all them clowns now, they talking about he's the best fighter ever. And then, now he got his ass knocked out.
The brother had zero head movement in that fight. It was like he was a punching putty patroller tonight, man. I mean, he literally got put in patroller status. Roman Gonzalez got put in putty patroller status for real against Manny Pacquiao cousin. I can't even pronounce his name right about now. Sir, I can't even pronounce that dude. I would just say Manny Pacquiao cousin, man. That boy just hit that boy with some combinations, and the boy fell down. I'm like, what? Because the first knockdown I didn't see. The second one I saw for sure, and the referee waved the fight off. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, from the looks of it, yeah, he looked like he dead, man. Like, what the heck, man?
Well, I hope he's all right. But,
yeah.
you know, when you're that small and taking a hard punch like that, anything can happen.
But see, the problem with some of these fighters, man, like Roman Gonzalez, they believe in that brawling tactic. And see, people, you know, like people will come on here casuals and say, well, this fight was boring. You know, they say, you know, Valentina's boring, but, you know, she's going to have a long career, you know, because she's defensive. She's not taking punishment. These guys, they come straight ahead, man. And all they do is that they get in each other's chest, they throw a bunch of punches, and it's like, okay, so we call that a fight. There's no technical skill. They just throwing punches, you know. They just throwing wide, looping punches, inside punches, and then you'll let the guy hit you a few times, you'd hit him, and they call that boxing, you know?
Yeah, and my thing was, where was the head movement that he had in the lower divisions? Where was the left hook tonight? Where was the short left hook? Where was the body shots, the body work that he normally did tonight? I did not see that tonight. The dude, from start to finish, he felt so scared. It was absolutely ridiculous. If he had fought the Inoue, whatever the heck his name is, Manny Pacquiao's son-in-law from Japan, if he had fought him, he would have got knocked out. Because the dude, he's not the most exciting fighter in the world, but he does enough to win. He does the fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? He does the fundamentals to protect yourself on defense. He has a damn good jab. So if he had fought that Japanese guy, Manny Pacquiao's son-in-law, he would have got knocked out for real by that guy. So if this dude that was coming from putty patroller status to beat you not once but twice, beat you like this, just imagine what Inoue would have did to him, man. Just imagine.
Yeah, man. Well, that's what he get for thinking he can, you know, cherry pick his way to success. And he thought this guy was a cherry pick and went legit the first time, and the guy beat him. And now the guy just knocked his ass on out. Now, see, he just went ahead and got him out of there. Man.
The way I look at it, because a lot of people say the first fight was a robbery. Even I myself said it was a robbery. You know, I did a video saying it was a robbery. But you can't call something a robbery if somebody gave you an opportunity to retrieve your stuff. And in this case, they gave him an opportunity to retrieve that robbery, and he didn't do it. So I can't really call the first fight a robbery at this point because he gave you an opportunity to get your belongings back, and you're supposed to take your belongings back. That's the way I see it.
You take him back. He took his belongings, sold them, pawned them, then whooped his ass again. I mean, so okay. You know, I guess they do this in MMA too, man. Like some of the heavyweights, they're real bad, man. They're real bad about being technical, man. They just walk into each other, and you see these two big old blobs of mountain. You know, these two big blobs just throwing punches and kicks, and they ain't doing that. You know, like man, yeah, crazy. It's crazy, man. But yeah, man. But I'm, you know, now, you know, I guess Gennady Golovkin, his time might be next. I ain't covering that fight, but you know, his time might be next because it seems like all these hype jobs are being knocked out. I mean, I'm talking about they getting viciously knocked out. Every hype job that you know, well, I think you understand the LDBC and the whole boxing arena with these guys loving, you know, all these Lomachenko fans, and well, I'm a Lomo fan, all these Triple G fans. And them Triple G fans, they're from the fourth dimension of hell, man. I don't know where these guys come from, man, but, you know.
I personally would not call Chocolatito a hype job. He just met his match at this point. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he beat a few putty patrollers in his lower divisions, and some of the people he's beaten are in lower divisions and stuff like that. You know, because he has a pretty decent resume. I think he would be a first ballot Hall of Famer. That's just my personal opinion.
Who? Triple G?
No, I'm speaking of Triple G though, because he got a pretty solid resume.
What, Gennady Golovkin?
You know me. Triple G would probably be a first ballot based on.
Oh God, no!
See this?
You're killing me in here. Triple G.
He do that based on fan base, kind of like Arturo Gatti became a first ballot Hall.
Wait a minute, man. This the guy that fought Gabe Rosado, Willie Monroe, the guy that fought Curtis Stevens, a blown up welterweight. No. Oh God.
I'm saying this because the fans are going to demand he be the Hall of Famer. They're gonna succumb to that pressure. But as far as his resume is not a first ballot Hall of Fame resume. Triple G that is. But he's gonna get there because of the fan base. That's what I'm saying.
Man, I think you're an undercover Triple G fan. You know what? I'm gonna get Mr. Doc in. Mr. Doc, get him. Okay. I'm just kidding. All right, y'all. Well, shoot. Anybody else Wildest? It took an arm and a leg Wildest moments to get you back on here, boy. I tell you,
it did.
It took an arm and a leg, but girl, you good.
Oh.
We definitely got to debate them resumes one day, though. We definitely got to do it, but you know, I enjoyed you because girl, you know your stuff. You know what you're talking about.
I appreciate that.
Guitar babe, you know your stuff.
Yeah, I gotta check out. I need to get some ice on my head, my forehead.
Yeah, be real careful with that too. Make sure you don't have a concussion.
I don't know. We lost today, and I played in the B-side game, and I was trying to make a tackle, and this girl back cleated me in the head. So I have a nice shiner there.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
Another day, another game.
That's okay. You should have been a fighter. You know, because you can take a hit. and Lavelle Williams, thank you, man. Thank you for joining. I hope he ain't passed out. But guys, yeah, this was a good podcast. Got a couple of interviews that I just done today, y'all. So that'll be out tomorrow. But man, it's been a long day. So I'm gonna check out with y'all. Wildest, Jimmy J. Smooth, Lavelle, Guitar Babe, Amazing Eric. Yeah, it was amazing tonight, y'all. Yeah, we got it in. We helped women's MMA. Good.
For sure.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, everybody. Thank y'all.
All right.
Thank you so much for inviting us.
Yeah, God bless y'all, and please don't be a stranger, especially you, Wildest, because it's kind of eating like Guitar Baby come on and shoot the shine with us, but you be trying to duck out on us, so that's fine.
No, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for all the love, and I'm seeing some good comments, even though sometimes I get nervous talking on this thing. So I appreciate every single one of you guys that listens to the coach and that is giving me a thumbs up. So thank you so much for that. And yeah, for sure, come me on. I'll be joining more often. I'm sorry, we're going through a huge release at work, so it's just been extremely busy.
Yes, ma'am. Well, y'all, for the whole panel, guys, I thank them all, and good night.
Yes, y'all take it easy.
Adios.